Hello everyone, welcome. I do not have a chat. Hold on. Okay, I got one. I was like, there's no chat. Okay, let's see. Who's first? Be wise, I see you. You are first. Oops, uh-oh. Well, let us see. Is he thinking of you? Thinking about tomorrow. I'm just kidding. Alright, let's see. Romantically, right? We're wanting romance here. Oh, he's having sexual thoughts about you. Well, it looks like with the devil and the Six of Swords, he is very attracted to you. He has had some inappropriate thoughts about you, but you might like that. He looks like he's like, you know, we get along really well. It's like he feels comfortable in your space. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. I don't mean to laugh. So, alright. Be wise. Yes, he thinks inappropriate thoughts about you, but he's terrified of you. He's like, oh no, what if she, with the Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse, what if she's a gold digger? What if she is somebody who is trying to like screw me over? Oh, even if I'm attracted to her, I gotta keep it to myself. I don't want to say something inappropriate, make her uncomfortable, get mad at me, try to get me fired. He's scared to say anything. But he does have very, you know, nude thoughts about you, to say the least. But again, he feels like, yeah, but we get along so well. It would be kind of nice if we, you know, if it was mutual. But he's afraid of you. He's like, I gotta be careful. I don't want her to hold a grudge against me. Like, I should leave that alone. I should not be thinking or acting like this. So he's keeping it to himself. If you maybe flirted with him more or, you know, made it obvious that you were interested, maybe he would change his mind. But I don't even know that he would, because he's like, oh, this is a bad idea. Okay? Okay, I see. Well, I hope I was able to help you, hon. Interesting. Yeah. I don't know that he would cross that line, though. He's a little bit nervous. Okay? I hope I was able to help you. Thank you for being here. And Shaman, are you here? You are next. Let's see. You're welcome. And Shaman. Alrighty, let's see. Shaman wants love. What's coming towards him in love? Well, Spirit is saying release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So if there's anyone from your past that you're thinking about, Spirit's saying let them go. Don't think about them. Don't desire them. Just free them from your thoughts and your emotions. Spirit is saying open up your energy if you want something new. Also, I get in the reverse, the person coming towards you, true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So it feels like a person who's supposed to be coming your way is looking for a connection that's going to be forever. Could be that they're looking for a husband or a real deep connection, but that's the kind of person that they are, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean that you will be that person. It's just an energy of like, I'm husband hunting, or I am hunting for, you know, to get married. So the person that is coming towards you is somebody who's looking for forever, okay? So you're going to have to prove that you're the one. If you like that person. No pressure. You don't have to. I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here. Alrighty. Stephanie, are you here? Stephanie. Hello, Jess. You're welcome, Benjamin. Alrighty, let's see, Stephanie. What's coming towards Stephanie? Okay, so Stephanie, the person coming towards you, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. This is the kind of person who might be a little bit passive in connections. Maybe they have a tendency of feeling a little bit like, oh, well, I'll let the woman make all the moves and I'll just kind of follow along. I feel like this person needs to take more effort, make more effort in connections, and realize that, you know, relationships are a two-party kind of connection. Not just one person leading and the other one following. So I do feel like there's a person coming towards you who needs to put in effort so that you know that they're interested and this is going somewhere, okay? Might be something they need to work on. They might not be somebody who is very good at relationships, or maybe they don't have a lot of experience, but it's that energy of they need to like figure that out, okay? I hope I was able to help you, so thank you for being here. Jazz, are you here? Jazzy Jazz. Exactly. People need to, you know, put their part into the connection. It's obnoxious when one person's doing all the work and the other one's like, yeah, you do everything. Alright, let's see. Alrighty, Jazz, I got you. Jazz. With the Page of Cups in reverse and the Two of Wands, listen, I've never seen so many cards of inaction or needing to take action in a very short yes or no, right? When it comes to you getting a job and moving out, with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Two of Wands at the bottom, Spirit is saying no, not at this time, because you're too afraid. You're not taking action. You need to make bigger changes in your life or make decisions that are going to change your life. With the Chariot and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, again, you need to make a decision about finding a job, but right now you're not finding one, or not looking hard enough or applying hard enough. With the Two of Swords reverse and the Eight of Wands in reverse, again, you're not making decisions, you're not taking action. Literally, Two of Swords reverse, not making decisions. Eight of Wands reverse, not taking action. You know, with the Chariot, you got to make a decision about finding a job, but you don't have one, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse, your fears, your childhood trauma, whatever it is, it's all holding you back. All right, when Two of Wands, you need to start making bigger life-changing decisions if you want your life to change. All right, so Spirit is saying there's a part of you that's, I don't know if you're afraid of not finding something, or you're afraid of rejection, or you're just like in a state of, I want to leave, but I get so overwhelmed that I don't do anything. But there is a lot of inaction going on that Spirit's like, you're not going to get anywhere if you don't make any effort. Even if you are applying, don't apply to one and wait. Apply to like 20 or 30 a day. And if that's not working, apply to 30 or 50 a day. Whatever you need to do to make it so that you find a job faster. Because saving up to move out is going to cost you a lot as well. Because think about it, even if you start working, you have to have, most places, not all of them, most places require first month and last month's rent as your security deposit. Some places, they require more than that. They require first month, last month, plus another additional amount for a security deposit. So, and then on top of that, you have to pay utilities, you have to pay all your other expenses. So be very cautious and careful about, you know, budgeting and making sure you find a job that that's going to provide you enough to be able to move out. Okay, I don't see it happening now, or it doesn't look like very soon at the rate things are going. So you're going to have to get on it. Okay, you got to change your energy and start making bigger moves. Okay, bigger. Like, even if you're applying, Jazz, like I said, don't apply to just a couple a day. Okay, apply to like 30, 50, because a lot of the jobs that are posted nowadays aren't even real. Okay, 40% of the posted listed jobs aren't even real. So just apply to like I said, if you're applying to like 2, 3, 4 a week, change it up and start doing like 10, 20, 30 a day. Okay, and if that doesn't work, apply to 30 or 50 a day. I'm not even kidding you. There was a woman I read about 5 or 6 months ago, last year. She literally said, I applied to over 250 jobs before I got a response from one that was a real person or a real company, and not just like a, what do you call it, one of those filler messages. Okay, so start applying to more places, but at the rate that you're going, you're not going to be finding anything. Okay, or you're not going to be getting somewhere. Okay, let me know. Stay positive though. I'm not saying it's not possible. They're just saying at this rate right now, it's not coming together. Okay, I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here, and keep your spirits up. It's going to happen. You just got to shift the energy to be a little bit more aggressive. I know I hate to say it like that, but sometimes, you know, it's not like it's impossible, but you can do it. Okay, I hope I was able to help you. Good luck. Let me know how things go. Daz, are you here? You can do it. All right, Daz. Oh, well. Okay, with the Hierophant in reverse and the Justice card, as of right now, it looks like at 3:14 p.m. on May 17th, 2025, as of right now, no, they're not thinking about you, because with the Hierophant in reverse and the Justice, 10 of Pentacles reverse and the 8 of Swords, this person is very, very stressed out about money and not wanting to be married, not thinking about the future. They're just trying to figure out their own life. They're like, man, my life isn't in balance. I don't really know what's going on. I'm so stressed out. I don't even know what I want for my own future or my own life. This person seems to be in an energy of, I am confused about what to do with my life. With the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, it is an energy of, I don't want any kind of relationship. My money isn't where I want it to be. 8 of Swords, I'm so stressed out about my financial situation or lack thereof. So this person is very, very stressed out about other areas of their life that have nothing to do with romance. There are no cups here. There's no energy of thinking about love. Like, literally, I am so lost, confused. I don't know what I want. I don't have what I want, and I can't get what I want because I'm not where I want to be. Okay? So it looks like they have a lot of other things going on in their life. All right. I hope I was able to help you on. Thank you for being here. All right, Jada, you are next. I'll get the... Okay, let's see. Let me see. You're welcome, Daz. Okay. With the Chariot, Spirit is saying, yes, you will. They're going to make a decision, but with the World in reverse, I don't know if you're going to start right away or there's going to be some sort of delay. They're saying that they're trying to make a decision. I don't know if they're going to give you like a, what is it, probationary period, but there's something about they're making a decision, but they're not quite finished yet with something. Like maybe they're going to say that somebody has to quit first, or, you know, there might be some sort of a delay in the decision. But with the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, Spirit is also saying that, I don't know that you're going to like it. Because there might be this weird energy where you feel like, man, I feel like I want to look for something else. Because with the Two of Cups sideways, the Eight of Wands sideways, Three of Cups in reversed, there's something about this job where you won't feel like motivated to want to go, or maybe it's the scheduling. Something about it is not going to be what you want, or it doesn't feel like it's a great fit, and you tell yourself, maybe I want something else. I'm going to keep looking. So even if they offer it to you, I don't know that you're going to take it. Okay? You might continue to look elsewhere or find something else because something about it doesn't match up, or maybe it's like, I don't know if it's the schedule or something to do with in-house stuff, but you might feel like, I think I want to try something different. Okay? So it's up to you what you want to do. I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here. Let me know how it goes. Iman. Iman, are you here? Let me know, let me know. You're welcome. Iman? Alrighty, let's see. When I hear an answer in my head and the cards come out the same way and it's not positive. Okay. Alright. They seem like a very frustrating individual, Iman. If you've had frustrations with this person, I understand. Okay? Because here's the problem. So with the Seven of Pentacles, Ahmed has loving feelings towards you. But it's because it's like he's known you for a long time, or because he feels like a very like, oh, I've invested in the connection, so it should be love. But with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom, he's in that energy of like, maybe in the future I could potentially invest in Iman. But with the Ace of Cups reversed and the Seven of Cups in reverse, he's in that energy of like, but I realize I don't really want a relationship right now. Maybe in the future at some time, but I'm not ready right now. Because he knows that you're looking for something serious, you want a commitment, you want marriage, whatever that is, but he's in the energy, but I don't really want a relationship right now. So even if he has the loving feelings, it's almost like maybe later, maybe in the future, maybe after a few more years, or, you know, so don't wait around for this person, okay? Literally, he might start chasing you if you move on with your life, but right now, he's like, I'm going to put you on the back burner for maybe later, but I don't really want a relationship right now, okay? So don't get your hopes up and don't get too excited, because he might take a long time before he decides to want to settle down or be something real serious, okay? And like I said, if you move on, he might come chasing you. Iman, what are you doing? You're with somebody or you're talking to somebody? Why are you doing that? Do you know what I mean? Be very, very careful. He is a slow-moving individual. I wouldn't get excited about it if I were you, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here. Let me know how things go. Alrighty. A, are you here? You're welcome, hon. I mean, literally. I was like, oh, in my head, here's the problem. In my head, I heard not really what you're thinking or hoping for. And then when I got the Ace of Cups in reverse coming out, Iman, I was like, oh, and the Seven of Cups reversed at the bottom, I was like, oh. I mean, but it's like, yeah, he loves you because he feels like he's known you for a long time, but the love is all pentacle energy with the Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So he's like, you know, you're like marriage material for later, but I'm not looking for love or a relationship right now. Like, what kind of a person thinks like that? That's rude. All right, A, let's see. A. Hello, Miss J. You can post your question, hon. A, what is your father's first name, initial, or his zodiac sign? One or the other. Either one. A, okay. With the lovers, yes. With the lovers and the Seven of Swords, I don't like that. I feel like your dad's wanting to make you sweat, or they don't trust or believe you for some reason. That's weird. With the Lovers card, yes, you might have, I don't know if you met some sort of criteria or you did what was correct or something, but with the Seven of Swords, I don't know if they feel like, I don't know. Your father's being a little bit sneaky, eh? What's that about? With the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles? I don't know if someone else in your family said to him, why are you doing that? You shouldn't be doing something like that, or something like someone might be in his ear about doing or giving you what you want. That might be what the delay is. I don't know if it's your mother or a sibling or his siblings or whoever. Somebody's telling him, why are you doing that? You shouldn't do something like that. Like, you know, that's something like you're rewarding him for something she should be doing on their own anyway. Do you know what I mean? I feel like maybe somebody in the family is upset by your father agreeing to this or doing this. But with the Knight of Pentacles, you know, it's like a promise is a promise, or, you know, he has to keep his word. But I feel like there's somebody else who might be interfering or saying something that's making him, like, holding him back. But there's something sneaky going on. But with the Lovers card coming out, it is a yes, they will give it to you. But it could be that your father will be like, well, all right. Do you know what I mean? It's weird. I feel like there's someone interfering maybe, or someone's upset that he's doing this or fulfilling this. Very well could be, because with the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, could be somebody in the family who's like upset, like this is something they're supposed to be doing. Like, why are you doing that? Like, do you know what I mean? So, someone's saying some things to your dad and trying to convince him to not. But he feels like, you know, I already promised this or said that I would do this, so I'm going to do it, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Let me know how it goes, and congratulations. Good luck. Alrighty, Miss J, I got you. And then after Miss J, I'll reopen, okay? So you guys hold on to your questions. I'll be right, hold on. And Miss J, one second. I'm getting a call, hold on. Nobody ever wants to talk to me when I'm not streaming. Golly. I'm just kidding. Alrighty. Miss J, I got you. You're welcome, A. Alrighty, let's see, Miss J. And Jess, if you want a question, just post one. I was gonna say, I was like, why is Jess not posting her question? Okay, let's see. So you did decide to stay. Oh, look at you. Are you sure you want to stay? I'm just kidding. Okay, let me see. With the star, yes. Miss J, your wish is my command is basically what they're trying to let you know. With the star, your wishes will come true. With the magician, they're going to make it happen for you. If you want changes, if you feel like there's something better or something more important that needs to be taken care of, you're done. Spirit is saying yes, they're going to do it, whatever it is. Well, don't go too far. Don't say something like, oh, let's get like a rooftop pool installed. They're going to be like, all right, Miss J, you're taking this one step too far. Do you know what I mean? Be reasonable. And it does look like they are going to be making changes. They're going to do whatever they can to accommodate to you. With the Death in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles, and the World card, they're like, you made it clear that there haven't been changes made, and you've been trying to consistently put in effort for them. And because of your desire to continue working, they're willing to put a stop to that. Okay, they're like, all right, we haven't been making changes, we'll fix that, we'll change it for you. Okay, so they're like, all right, we got a whole new ball game basically. So I feel like they're like starting over with like whatever you want, whatever you're thinking, we're gonna try and accommodate to you. Okay, so I like it so far, but let's see. I knew you were gonna stay. I should have known better. They convinced you well, didn't they? You're like, I don't think they will. I'm so happy for you, I think, I hope. Let's see. For your question. Let me see what I should grab. I think the guys might have told the people, I know she's a great fit, but don't give it to her. Miss J, I have a feeling they convinced them not to give it to you. Hold on. But I also feel like there's not money involved. They might re-offer it to you later, but I don't think there's money. Hold on. What am I getting for you? Okay. Don't be sad. It's okay. He probably already knew that there wasn't money. Alrighty, let's see what's going. Alright, let's see. Ooh, that's good news, good news. That's a start. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Well, with the Five of Pentacles sideways and the Seven of Swords in reverse, they're starting to realize that they need to be more open about with communication with you instead of leaving you out of things. So in other words, they're going to try and include you more, not with everything, but a little more, okay? Because the Five of Pentacles is sideways. Like, we don't have to include her in everything, but we realize we should probably hear from her more, listen to what she has to say. So I do feel like they're open to the idea of hearing you out, but, you know, there's a filter process. There's going to be certain things that they do hear you out on and not on others. Let me see. Oh, wait, I was answering the wrong question. Sorry, I read your other comment. Hold on, let me scroll up some more. Okay, let's put this back. Oh, it even could be a money thing. I mean, Five of Pentacles sideways, there isn't enough money. Seven of Swords in reverse, they had a realization. But let me change it, because, I don't know, I was reading the comment about, oh, but I see. What was the other department, the first letter of the other department again? What was the, C? Okay. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, they don't have money. 10 of Wands. They're like really stressed out because they're like, we can't offer a larger amount of money. Four of Pentacles in reverse, there's not enough money to pay you. They can't give you the offer because you'd be too expensive. 10 of Wands at the bottom, it would put them in a very stressful situation and a burden that they're not certain that they're going to be able to carry out. So I feel like there wasn't enough money. Came out. I mean, Five of Pentacles sideways came out earlier, but now it's Four of Pentacles in reverse. There's not enough money in the budget. With the Three of Cups in reverse, oh, also, with the Three of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords, somebody else might have said some things. There was some gossip or some other people putting pressure on them. King of Swords, there was a man, maybe one of your bosses, who made it very clear that, you know, please don't take her. Please take her out of the loop. I feel like there were some outside conversations influencing some people's decisions with a certain boss of yours. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't think that they're... I feel like it's a budget problem. So even if it's another person who was applying for the position, they'd probably try to pick someone who would take less money. With the Fool and the Two of Pentacles. Also because they had to make a decision of creating something new. Because with the Fool and the Two of Pentacles, how can we find a job or a position that can be brand new? Maybe it's something that they haven't made before or had before. Maybe it's the position that you saw posted. But I do feel like something brand new was created because with the Two of Pentacles, it had to fit within the budget. Okay, so it seems like there's a lot of financial and outside influence. I think a lot of it came to head where they're just like, well, it's true, we can't even, like, the money isn't right for it. Maybe we'll just create a new position. I feel like somebody else told them too, like, this isn't something that's gonna work. Let me see. With the Star and the Queen of Cups. Oh, also because somebody else had their eye on you. With the Star and the Queen of Cups. Like, they feel like, well, with the Chariot sideways and the Hangman. I feel like somebody might have I don't know if there's somebody else they're looking at they feel like would be better. And they're trying to decide between you and that person. But there is also a halt with the Chariot sideways and the Hangman. We have to think about this. Very well could be that somebody else had put in a word about you. Or about somebody else. But there is a financial issue that plays a big role. With the Ace of Pentacles in reversed and the Tower. Oh, because I think they put a stop to the offer in general. I don't know if someone's actually going to be getting it. They might change the position somehow because the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Tower, there is some shocking ending to this offer or this opportunity. Let me see. Oh, Ace of Wands, King of Cups reverse, and King of Wands at the bottom. It looks like there was some other man. The King of Cups in reverse typically comes out for O for you, so I feel like he might have said, I have an opportunity for Miss J, you know, and he took charge and said, listen, don't give her the offer. I have something else for her. So, you know, it's like you might as well give it to somebody else. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that, I feel like there's something to do with money, but also there were conversations. I think O might have said, I have a different opportunity for her, so even if you give it to her, she might take my position, then the position will be empty anyways. Maybe you should change it, take it off, and make it something else. You know what I mean? I feel like there were some conversations with several heads, several bosses, because the King of Swords came out earlier, and now the King of Cups in reversed. And also Chariot came out sideways, and the Hangman. There had to be a lot of thinking and pausing going on, because they're like, we got to figure this out, because financially, I don't think that we can give this opportunity. Like, we have to change it or give something else, because Ace of Pentacles reverse Tower, an ending came to the offer or the opportunity. So I feel like they might have changed that, because they're like, yeah, we don't have the money for this. What were we thinking? Anything else? Five of Swords sideways, Page of Pentacles reversed, Three of Pentacles reversed, and the Hermit. I feel like there was, again, more thinking and a pause. There's some sort of a hold, because they're sitting there like, this isn't a good idea. Page of Pentacles in reverse. We can't pay this person. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This isn't going to be... I feel like there was an ask to hold off on making any decisions, but also there was like this fear of not being able to pay for something, or not being financially able to meet you at where you needed to. And with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like they weren't going to be able to have you working for them anyway. We haven't had a conversation. Okay. So I do feel like there was an outside interference, but also a new financial development of like, that we can't do this. Like, this financially, this is going to be too hard for us, so we should change it or take it down or do something different. Anything else? With the Page of Cups in reverse and the Death card. I do feel like there was also a change. Page of Cups in reverse, maybe they were a little bit embarrassed. Kind of like, ooh, we shouldn't have put out this offer in the first place, or we shouldn't have had, you know. I think they're a little bit embarrassed to say anything with the Death card, because they had to change it. So I do feel like it's like, uh-oh, we made a mistake. Uh-oh, we shouldn't have done this. Do you know what I mean? I feel like they're just like, maybe we'll just say everyone's not qualified. And then, you know, act like that position never existed. It is, but, you know, remember, everything happens for a reason, Miss J. You know, that can prepare you for future interviews, future opportunities. Anything else? Five of Wands in reverse and the Temperance in reverse. They're trying to prevent any sort of conflict or drama because of this. They know that people are probably going to be upset, but they're also recognizing that, you know, it's like it could be that they made a mistake, because, you know, it's not all the time, Miss J, that sometimes they're like, oh, this opportunity is available, but then it's like, oh my gosh, we're not making any money. Like, we can't do this. Do you know what I mean? It's not always their fault. Sometimes it's a financial thing. If there's a crisis and they have to pay for something and then they overspend, and then they're like, uh-oh, we have less money in the budget. So, you know, it's not like, you can't always plan for everything in advance. But also, it maybe wasn't meant for you, because maybe something else was better coming along. Eight of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So, They're going to have some honest conversations where you're going to reveal, it's going to be revealed the truth of what's happened in the workplace. But I do feel like you're going to be Four of Swords reverse, Judgment reverse. Anything else? I feel like you're going to get some clarity and you're going to get communication at work. Don't be stressed out. It's okay. Eight of Wands reverse and the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so again, I feel like they made some mistakes with making certain decisions. Maybe felt like they moved too quickly and they're realizing that they made a mistake. Okay, I don't think it's not that you're not qualified. I just think that they had a lot of other issues going on, and if they give it to somebody else, it will be somebody who either gets paid less, or I don't know if they're just gonna delete the position altogether. It's very strange. But they're like, we have to make some changes and like end something. With the Moon card sideways and the Queen of Pentacles. Anything else? With the Lover sideways, Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. I think they really wanted you, Miss J. I think that they really wanted you, but something, because with the Moon sideways and the Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like if they had to choose someone, they were really looking at you. But with the Lover sideways, Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Wands, I think they like really struggled because the position wouldn't match anymore. The Lovers is sideways, so it's like they had to make a choice about something. Ace of Cups, they were happy with you, but with the Seven of Wands at the bottom, they felt like you were somebody who would be really great for the position. And they did like you, but there's something else. Wheel of Fortune sideways, Strength in reverse, but they weren't certain about, I think, the finances. Again, it's not the right time. We're not certain. We're uncertain of being able to continue the position, because the Wheel of Fortune sideways is something changed in their finances or their income or something. And with the Strength in reverse, they're not confident that it's going to be stable. Okay, so I don't think it had anything to do with you so much as it did like all the other external factors. Okay, so let me know how things go. There's something else that's going on, and they just feel like it's not the right time, or not like something that they're confident about. Okay, about being able to continue. Let me know how it goes. All right, I hope I was able to help you, hon. Keep your thoughts positive, and remember, stay in communication with your current bosses so that things can continue. Okay, you're welcome, hon. And good luck. Enjoy your new... I'm still hoping that they give you some sort of a raise or something extra, because it is supposed to happen for you. I just feel like maybe the finances have been really, really bad lately, because a lot of companies and businesses haven't been doing very well this year, and 2025 has been a rough year for a lot of people. So let's see how it goes. All right, good luck, hon. All right, Jess, let's see. Did you see her and spend time with her, or what happened? What happened? Let me see. Alright, let's see. Let's see about Kate. With the World sideways and the Eight of Wands in reverse, I think she was kind of... I think she doesn't know if she's going to hear from you again. She feels like, it's like, I don't want our friendship or our connection to end, but I don't know that you're going to be making effort, and I don't know that I should either. So I think she wonders if you guys are even going to stay in communication. She's uncertain. With the Two of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse, she feels like you're not really friends with her, or that, how do you put it? Because with the Two of Cups in reverse, she feels like, I don't know if we're really friends. With the Queen of Wands in reverse at the bottom, I don't know. Something in her energy seems a little off. Hold on. Okay. Well, I don't know. Her energy towards you seems a little bit wonky. Because she feels like, I don't know if we're really friends. Because she's like, I'd like for us to be friends, but I feel like you're not going to make any effort, or maybe I shouldn't make effort. Let's see. Again, Two of Cups in reverse. Are we really friends? Queen of Wands in reverse. I don't know. She's a little bit upset or jealous about you leaving. It's kind of strange. Alright, let's see what's going on with her. With the Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands reverse, Six of Wands, I think she was really surprised. Okay. Well, with the Queen of Wands in reverse energy, just sometimes it's an energy of being a little bit jealous that you're out there living your life. Almost like, you know, oh, so you don't really see me as a friend, I guess, but I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's almost like, oh, you're doing something different, or you're off like going off and doing your own thing. I don't know. It's like this weird energy of maybe she feels like she didn't like do a whole lot, or she wasn't courageous enough to go do other things. So she's kind of watching you move on with your life, or, you know, you're not scared to let go of this job and like do something different. Sometimes people feel that way if they didn't accomplish what they wanted to in their life, or they didn't have like the courage to free themselves of something they didn't enjoy. Does that make sense? Doesn't matter if someone's well off or not. Just some people, you know, there's a lot of really well off people who are very unhappy, like, because money can't buy happiness. With the Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Page of Wands reverse, the Six of Wands, and the Hermit in reverse, she's actually kind of surprised to even see you or bump into you, hear from you, or whatever. Because with the Four of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, she just figured that, you know, you guys are never going to hear from each other again, or that she was never going to hear from you again or see you again, because you either hadn't talked in some time, or she just felt like, you know, I don't really know what to think about what's going on. Like, there's been like silence or a break. And with the Five of Pentacles, she just figured that you were just gonna leave her behind or not talk to her, or, you know, she's like, oh, well, maybe we're not talking, or we're not friends. And with the Page of Wands in reverse, the Six of Wands, and the Hermit in reverse, I feel like she was like, oh, so we are talking. Does that make sense? Like, it's weird because she doesn't feel like you really want to be friends with her or that you are friends, and she doesn't really know what to think of you. And so she's like, we'll talk some days and not others, or I don't really know what to think. Like, and with the Six of Wands, oh, you noticed me, or we're talking? And she was I think she was just taken aback a little bit because with the Eight of Swords, she feels like there's a lot of silence between the two of you. Four of Cups in reverse, she feels very rejected by you. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, I think that she's a very insecure person. Because with the Nine of Pentacles reverse, the Knight of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, I feel like she thinks, like, I thought we were friends, and I feel like we don't talk very much. Knight of Pentacles reverse, there's no effort coming towards your end on communication. And so I think she just gets really confused. Because of the Page of Pentacles, and the Magician, the Emperor, and the Strength in reverse, she feels like you're somebody who has a lot more confidence than she does. She feels like you just kind of like, you don't need anybody. I feel like she's a very codependent person where she needs people in her life. She's not very confident about a lot of things, about who she is. I feel like she thinks like, oh, like you don't need friends, you don't need to talk to me, and like, but for her, she needs people, okay? And I think that she's like, she's like, I was hoping that you and I would be friends, but there's like no effort on your part. And like, sometimes we'll talk about school stuff, but, and we get along, but you're busy, focused on your life, taking care of your life, making decisions for yourself. And that makes me like feel a little bit uncomfortable around you. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Pentacles, she feels like, we're not going to be working together anymore, and because you're looking for more stability, but you're always really closed off. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I figured you wouldn't like care to invest in a connection with me or a friendship because there hasn't been a lot of exchange. Queen of Swords in reverse and the Justice card. And the Fool. She feels like you're just gonna like literally cut out and disappear because you're trying to figure out your life. You're focused on you and your stability. With the Fool, you're gonna have a brand new beginning and leave everyone behind. Nine of Cups in reverse, Seven of Swords in reverse, Eight of Cups. Yeah, because she's sitting there like, I think in her mind, I don't know, is she significantly older than you? Because she feels like I held off on my dreams, or I realized I didn't really do things that I really wanted to in my life, maybe when she was younger, or maybe when she first started out. But here you are walking away, moving on, like with your life, and going after what you want. But then she herself is like, I was always too scared to do that. I was always afraid of making mistakes. Okay, yeah. I think that she's like in that energy of like FOMO, kind of like, I feel like I missed out on doing stuff when I was younger. I wish I had as much confidence as you, like moving on, doing other things. Because she's like reminiscing and being honest with herself with Nine of Cups reverse and the Seven of Swords in reverse. Like, now that I think about it, I held off on doing things that I wanted to. And Eight of Cups, look at you. You're just moving on with your life. Seven of Wands in reverse, whereas I just stood still. So with the King of Swords and the Four of Wands, like, she feels like you're somebody who's really focused on your future. And I've been streaming for 55 minutes and 55 seconds. So that's a lot of change energy for you. So I feel like she thinks like you're somebody who's very strong in who you are. And you're just like, I'm focusing on my future. Four of Wands. I really want more stability. So that's what I'm going to go after. Ten of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords reversed and the Wheel of Fortune. She also feels like you would have probably stayed if there wasn't anything better, but you're not somebody who just waits around. You're somebody who goes, you know what, there's a better opportunity, I'm moving on. I think she's surprised that you're leaving because she's just like, I wouldn't leave. I'd be too scared. Like, I'd hold off until I found something better, but you're just like, I'm moving on. With a Ten of Wands in reverse, she feels like you're somebody who takes a lot of initiative. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Even outside of the classroom, maybe like when you go home late, or she just feels like you're somebody who puts in a lot of extra effort. Seven of Cups, King of Cups, and the Page of Cups in reverse. again, she puts herself in this weird energy of like, I watch you and I feel like you take initiative. You don't mind if it takes extra time. I feel like you have so many opportunities available to you and you're focused on your own happiness. Like, she sees you as being somebody who's very like focused on your own self-growth and self-development and material development. And I think she looks at you in awe, wondering, wow, like, you're somebody who really goes after what you want. Like, you don't play around. Also, with the Page of Cups in reverse, she's like, I'm not like you. I'm kind of scared to do stuff like that, or, you know, things in my life kind of like never made me feel confident enough to do that. With the High Priestess, Nine of Wands reverse, Six of Swords reverse, the Judgment, and the Chariot. I think also she's uncertain of your thoughts. She goes, I don't know what else to really think of you. All I see is what you've shown me and like what you've told me, but I feel like I don't know who you really are deep down. And with the Nine of Wands in reverse, she's like, no matter how hard I try, I feel like I just can't get anything out of you. And with the Six of Swords in reverse, the Judgment, and the Chariot, she also feels like, you know, when something goes wrong or something happens, like, you make a decision and you take action. Like, you're somebody who's like, oh, okay, well, this happened. There was some chaos or there's some conflict and I'm not comfortable with that and I'm willing to leave. She's the kind of person who'd be like, oh my gosh, there's conflict. I'm just gonna go sit in the corner and hope it like, and act like it never happened. And then like, hopefully everything will get better. Do you know what I mean? She's like, she doesn't think that you put up with people's crap. With the Two of Wands in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse, she feels like you also don't open up to anybody, like just willy-nilly. She feels like you hold off on trusting people, but she feels like you don't trust people. And with the Tower, at the end of the day, you just up and leave, and it's like you're a mystery of a human that just shows up and then disappears. Does that make sense? She feels like you don't trust people to like really let them in on what's really going on. I don't know that she believes everything that you say when it comes to why you're leaving. Yes, it's a financial thing and maybe you had some disagreements, but maybe there's something else. She just feels like there's more to the story, but then you're not somebody who just opens up about stuff, and she just wishes that you would. With the Star in reverse, she knows that you're unhappy and staying at that school is not your dream come true. But with the Three of Wands and the Two of Pentacles in reverse, but you are planning for your future and you're leaving. And with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, because things aren't going your way and it's not financially manageable for you. And with the Death card, you're making changes. Again, another energy. Like I said, I feel like she really like envies your ability to be like, you know what, if this isn't working out, I'm going to move out. Like, I'm going to change my direction and move on. Does that make sense? Like, you don't just sit around and wait. You don't take crap. You're just like, yeah, it's not working. I'm going to leave and do something else. Okay? Yes, I believe it. And I feel like she just thinks, like, that's so cool. And I wish I was like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think she just feels like, I wish I was as strong as you or confident as you when I was younger, because I wouldn't have wasted my time on stuff, and I feel like I didn't get to do things that I wanted to. But she feels like you're just like, nope, don't like it, I'm moving on. Underlying energy with the Three of Cups and the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Wands reverse, Page of Swords, she spies on you. She wants to, I think she might ask around about you, asking like other coworkers, oh, have you talked to Jess? Did she tell you anything about, you know, her next job or why she's leaving or anything? Like, I think she's curious because she wonders if you tell different people different things. Because with the Three Cups, Knight of Swords, she's asking around your friends. Ace of Wands in reverse, did you hear about maybe Jess's other job? And Page of Swords in reverse, she's been spying on you. Hello, Kamal. Hello, Star Ruby. Yes, it has been. I'm so glad. Good job. Did that hookup guy turn out to be... You've been taking it slow with him? Is he opening up slowly? I remember the reading was a little bit, it was hot and steamy, but also a little bit nerve-wracking. Good. Good, good. Remember, just keep it slow and keep opening up, okay? I feel like it could be really good if he opens up, okay? Let me know. Keep me posted and keep it going, all right? That's good news. Good. Slow is better than speeding through a connection and ending it, right? So
Sometimes it takes some time, but if you're both really invested and you're treating each other well, that's what matters, okay? And make sure that you don't overgive, all right? That's a Leo trait that will ruin us forever. Don't overgive. Make sure he's giving to you just as much as you're giving to him, all right? Let me know. I'm glad to hear it. Good to see you, and thank you for the update. Oh, you're welcome, hon. I'm just glad that things are going well. I remember it was like kind of rocky. I was like, he's scared, but go slow. Good, good, good. Keep it that way. Make sure he's consistent. And don't be afraid to speak your mind and be honest. Remember, relationships, you need communication. Be honest with each other and open up. Because the more comfortable you feel, the better and the stronger your foundation gets. Okay? Good luck, hon. Oh, sorry, Jess. I got you. I'm back. So with the Hierophant in reversed and the Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like there is this heavy energy if she's wondering if you got a position that's higher than yours currently or something else better elsewhere. She's like, I don't think that there are other schools available or other teaching opportunities available. So she's been asking other coworkers or people she thinks that you might be friends with to see if they've heard anything about you. With the Queen of Pentacles, like, does she find something better? Because I haven't heard of anything better like out there. Did she say something to you guys? With the Devil in reverse, the Knight of Wands reverse, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups in reverse, she just wonders if maybe you're just giving up on this like prematurely, like just leaving without finding something. And she's like also like, or maybe you found the perfect job and you just don't want to tell us about it. But with the Six of Cups in reverse and the Empress, she also feels like, or maybe you're in this energy of like, you don't want to be friends with anyone because you're moving on with your life, or somebody hurt your feelings, made you feel bad, and you have like distasteful, like what do you call it, lingering taste in your mouth about the people at your current school. With the Five of Wands in reverse, and you're just not looking for drama. I think she thinks that you're very much high vibrational or above the drama where you're currently at. And they're like, wow, I think she's just like keeping it to herself and she's not really creating drama. She's not spreading gossip. She's just moving on with her life. And with the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Temperance card, I think she also thinks that you're somebody who's focusing on your abundance, and she's wondering if maybe you're seeing somebody, but she just feels like you're very calm about everything. Like you've done this before, like, I don't know, she just feels like you have your life together. Nine of Swords reverse, Queen of Cups reverse, King of Wands. I think that she's like, you've transformed, because she feels like before she thought you weren't sleeping at night, you were really stressed out, you seemed very unhappy, but now you're in this energy of like very confident, very strong, and just making decisions, not really thinking about anything else. With the Sun, you're going after what makes you happy. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, even if you don't have another position available, like another job opportunity. Ten of Cups in reverse, even if you're unhappy with where you're at right now, with the Five of Cups in reverse, you're like, I don't give a crap. I'm letting it all go. If I'm unhappy about something, I'm taking charge of my life and I'm letting it go. Six of Pentacles, I want my life to be more fair and balanced. Hangman in reverse, Three of Swords, Ace of Swords, Moon in reverse. I think also there's this energy where she feels like, she feels like you got screwed over by someone and you're probably hurt because of something someone did or said, but you reveal the truth, like you're honest. You don't sit there and make stuff up or create scenarios. You're very honest about things, about what you want and what you're going after. So she doesn't see you negatively. I think she just sees you as being like a force, someone who's very confident, strong, courageous. I think also she feels like, I don't know how to be friends with a person like you because I am codependent, I'm insecure, we're not alike. So I think she understands why you wouldn't be friends, but she also feels like it's a bummer because I thought we were going to build a friendship or a connection. Does that make sense? I think she was hoping that you would lean on her, or you would like ask her for help or guidance, but it's like you could probably give her more guidance than she could. Does that make sense? Because I think she's the kind of person who just fell into whatever was easiest and was too afraid to really go after what she wanted. So Her energy towards you isn't negative. It's not super positive either, because I feel like there is this level of envy, but it's also like, how can I capture your spirit for myself? Does that make sense? Gosh, if I was your age, I would have never done what you did. Like, I would never have that confidence. You know what I mean? It's a lot of like reminiscing about her past and like looking at you and like watching you, because like, wow, like you just do stuff. Like, you don't worry about everyone else. You just do stuff. Okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Let me know how things go, okay? Like I said, I wouldn't continue connecting with people who didn't make an effort to really connect with you. And especially, like, a lot of the ladies that you were surrounded by were very, very heavy on gossiping and saying stuff about people. So I would be very careful, okay? Let me know how things go, and I hope I was able to help you, hon. Good luck. Let's see. All right. If you have a yes or no, go ahead and post it, and I will answer. Good luck, Star Ruby. Have fun. Don't forget to have fun. Alrighty. Ivy. I gotcha. Ivy. Let's see. Read my description box. It's one per stream, okay, hon? Zany, you can post your questions in. The Six of Pentacles. He's gonna breadcrumb you. I feel like he's gonna breadcrumb me. See. Sure, hon. Okay, let me see. With the Page of Cups, yes. Because this person kind of has like a crush on you, or they care about you, but it's in a page energy. With the Six of Cups in reverse, it's because they're kind of sad and heartbroken from the past. I don't know if they really want to be friends either. I don't like when the Six of Cups in reverse comes out, as well as the Six of Pentacles reverse and the Justice card. It's like, I'm gonna breadcrumb you, I'll do right by you, but I don't plan to like progress this like into something more. I don't even know if we're really even friends. I think G isn't in an energy of wanting to be more than just let's talk once in a while energy right now. That could change with time, but this person isn't looking for something deep or something really connected, okay? Let's see. It's okay, hon. Let's see. Jennifer M, are you here? And Zazu, you can post your questions on. I'll do them when I start seeing them. Jennifer M. Adam, Michelle. Let's see. So Adam looks like he's a little bit scared to message you. Let me see. He's holding out because he doesn't know how to approach you. Let me see. With the Judgment, yes, he will. He has a realization that he wants to, but with the Two of Wands, he's thinking, when, what should I say, what should I do? I know I need to, or I should, but what do I do? Because if I call you, what am I going to talk to you about? Do I have to talk about the future? If we do, then I don't really want to do it. Do you know what I mean? It's like he goes, I know that I need to. I want to resurrect our connection. Like, I feel like there's something important in communicating with you, but when do I do it? What do I say? How do I do it? Oh, and I've been streaming for 1 hour and 11 minutes, so 111, that might be an extra message for you. I also got the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands reverse, and the Nine of Cups. He desires to take things very slow with you with communication, but he's also like, I don't know what direction to take the connection. It's like, I know I want you in my life, but I don't know what direction to take the connection, okay? Let me know. Couldn't tell you. I mean, he's still in a I know I need to, but I don't know when situation, so it's hit or miss. I mean, especially with the Eight of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse. I don't know when. I don't know if I should. Knight of Pentacles. I'm taking things slow. What do I say? I don't know what to say. He's very confused, but he knows deep down he's going to. He's just like, I don't know. You know, lots of I don't know feeling. Like, maybe, what do I say to her? I don't know what to say to her. Then I shouldn't call her. You know what I mean? It's like that energy of he's trying to figure out what to say and how to say it and how you're going to take it. So instead of him wondering, he should just message you or call you. You know what I mean? It's crazy. You're welcome, hon. I hope I was able to help you. Thank you for being here. Alrighty. Zazu, I got yours. Or Zany, right? I got Zany and then Ivy. It's very bizarre because the energy, a lot of people are so confused at what to say to people. And I'm like, just call and, you know, you can get things taken care of faster if you just communicate, you know. But some people, they just, oh, what are they going to say? Who cares? Just ask. You know what I mean? What are you scared of? Just say it. Because wouldn't you feel better? Alrighty, let's see. Zany. Let's see. I got your questions. Are you talking about by the end of June, Zany? Spirit's saying you're going to have to take more initiative to get this to happen. Spirit is saying with the Eight of Cups in reverse, no, I don't see it happening. With the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, because there is this part of you where you're letting your emotions sometimes get to the best of you, and you're putting yourself in a position of maybe even like holding yourself back from taking initiative. With Three of Pentacles in reverse, you're not really planning for the future at this time. All right, at 4:15 p.m. on May 17th, 2025. Spirit is saying you've been in like maybe a downtrodden kind of energy, or like an energy of holding on to some negativity, pain, and Spirit's saying that the emotional overwhelm might be holding you back. Because with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Swords at the bottom, the Empress in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse, Spirit is saying that you're going to have to take more initiative if you want more growth in your life. You got to take care of yourself. You might either be, with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, either financially putting yourself into a very stressful situation, or you need to be more strategic about where you're putting out your energy. In other words, like if you want another position or a new job, you're going to have to take more initiative of hunting, applying, and making that effort. But as of right now, Spirit's saying you're spreading yourself very thin, okay? You might be overwhelmed with a lot of other areas of your life and a lot of other focuses in your life that's not really on growth or a future working opportunity, and they're saying that if you want growth, you're going to have to take more initiative, okay? And you might even be stressed out right now with the Empress in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse. You might be very overwhelmed with other areas of your life where kind of like you're giving away all your energy, because the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Empress in reverse came out. I feel like there's a heavy emphasis of you're not really taking care of yourself and balancing out your energy. You're doling it out everywhere to everyone instead of focusing on growth for yourself and what would benefit you. Also, with the Eight of Cups in reverse, you're holding on to a lot of that pain, okay? And emotionally, it's overwhelming, it's burdening you. And with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, you're not really focusing on the growth opportunities of your future, okay? So I don't see it happening by the end of June unless you change up that energy and go, oh, you know what? I'm going to start applying like crazy to a bunch of other jobs, you know? But I don't see that happening, okay? I'm not saying it's impossible, but I'm saying that you're going to have to shift your energy and take more initiative. Ten of Wands in reverse did come out. Spirit is saying if you want more, you're going to have to put in more effort, okay? Let me see about your other question. I can't see it. It won't show me. I hate this app because it doesn't show me. It doesn't show me like the entirety of your comments. It just cuts it off. And I'm like, wait, show me more. Let's see. I swear. Okay, let's see. And about your other question. Okay, let's see. Let us see. Jano, this can be very true. Unfortunately, it's very difficult sometimes to let go of our memories, you know? Our thoughts are the one thing that a lot of times holds us back from moving forward. Our thoughts and our emotions. You know, our emotions affect our thoughts affect our emotions. You know, a lot of times it's a choice that we have to make within ourselves to want to move past that or realize that we're holding ourselves back, you know? And that can be very difficult because some people, it's overwhelming, you know? Let's see about your, you want it spicy and hot. Okay, well, I don't know how spicy it's gonna be unless you make it spicy. I'm not gonna lie to you, because your person doesn't seem too spicy. Alrighty, let me cough up a lung. Okay, let's see. It's gonna be, okay, let me see if he wants to try all the, you know, the periodic table of sex positions. I mean, let's see if he's that kind of man. What's it gonna be like? Or long-term partner. Okay, one or the other. Both. Is it going to be spicy? Is it going to be delicious? Is it going to be everything she could have ever wanted? With the Six of Cups, well, it's going to be deep. I'll tell you that much. Very, very deep. It looks like he's in that energy of like, I really want to connect and have that soulmate kind of connection. I feel like, you know, when you go at it, it's going to go, how do you put it? I feel like you're just going to feel so deeply connected, not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, psychologically, spiritually, all of it. I feel like all of it is going to be like, you're going to feel it through every single part of you because it's going to touch your soul, okay? So I feel like this is going to be a very, like, I want to even say healing kind of thing. It's almost like a healing ritual between the two of you where you're just like, this feels so good, or this was meant to be, with the Judgment in reversed. But the only thing hindering the both of you, I feel like, is going to be this, oh my gosh, like, you're going to think I'm a whore. Like, oh, what if she thinks, like, I'm being too weird about this? I feel like both of you have this problem where you're afraid of the other being too critical or harsh about what you like. Does that make sense? It's like, oh, this is so beautiful, but I wonder if she'd be mad if I wanted to go doggy. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like there's like this fear of judgment that holds you back a lot of times from wanting to be like more spicy. Let's put it that way. It's like, oh, what if she thinks I'm weird because I want to do it on the kitchen table? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like this person and you will have this problem where you're almost afraid, and Spirit's saying get really, really deep in getting to know each other and being more open with each other so that you can have a more, how do you put it, a more adventurous sex life, okay? Because I feel like there's just fear of judgment. What's it gonna be like? With the High Priestess in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse, I feel like also there is this, oh, I think that deep down you know that when this person was with another person that they were having inappropriate thoughts about you, okay? Like this energy of like, oh man, I felt like I was cheating on my person because I was thinking of you. And I feel like deep down, you felt that. Sometimes I think that you have this feeling that somebody wants you or is undressing you with their eyes or being inappropriate with you. I feel like you know this. You knew this about this person. I feel like that's almost as like the spiciest it's gonna be, kind of like, oh, let's pretend you're with somebody else. I don't know if you're gonna be role playing, but it's like the energy of like pretend I'm somebody else, or let's just, I feel like you are wanting to have more fun and trying to make this person a little more open to it. What else? What is their connection gonna be like? I do feel like, again, there is a very deep soul knowing of one another's spirit. It's interesting. It's very it's very spiritual, more than you would expect. Let me see. It very well could be that you both thought that you would never connect on this kind of level, and so when you come together, it's almost like this is weird because I feel like it was supposed to be like this. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's very, very deep. With the Seven of Swords and the Justice card, again, there is this very fearful energy of, I'm kind of scared to tell you what I like because I feel like that's not normal, or, you know, you might think I'm weird. So I feel like one of you or both of you are going to be afraid to really, like, let your freak flag shine. So I think, Zany, you really need to get in this energy of getting to know each other better and opening it up to each other about getting intimate and what you feel like you're both comfortable with. Because I feel like there's fear on both sides of, oh, I shouldn't tell her that I like that, or I wonder if he would be up for this, but maybe he won't. Do you know what I mean? Whether you like being tied up or you want to tie him up or whatever it is, it seems like with the Justice card, he's like, I want to do right by you. I want to follow the rules. I'm kind of scared of letting you know if I like something, if you think that's weird. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he has a foot fetish and he doesn't want you to know that he wants to suck your toes. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's anything. It could be that he has ideas and even you have ideas, but you're both in this, oh, but I'm scared. What if they don't like it or they think I'm weird? So, it's up to you. I mean, you don't have to if you don't feel comfortable letting this person know. But know that if you both agree on stuff where you're open on that level, it can be pretty incredible, okay? Especially if you're both freak nasty. Do you know what I mean? Nothing wrong with that. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Swords at the bottom. Again, this guy, he's like, I like to dominate, but I like to really, like, get what I want. It's like, I think that he likes to be the one who, like, gets what he wants. And it's strange because he's sometimes a little bit worried, like he needs to know confidently that you're up for it. Does that make sense? And then when you are, he's like, oh, don't worry, I'll take care of this. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's like, don't worry. I mean, as long as I'm certain that you're down, we're on. Okay? Because with the Nine of Swords, I feel like he's always afraid of, like, being rejected or being told, like, I'm not really up for it right now, or it's like, I'm on my period, whatever. He's always like, I just need to be certain, and when I'm certain, I'm down. Okay? So give him hints often, because then it's gonna get like real hot and steamy. Okay? Five of Swords reverse and Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is a person again. I know that you want it to be like super steamy and like sexual. I understand that, but he has a lot of insecurities within himself because he's always afraid, like, what if she doesn't like it? What if she's not up for it? What if she's tired? And I feel like that has to do with the Page of Cups in reverse. I think he's in that energy of like, oh, what if she wants more kids, or what if she doesn't want any more kids? I feel like there's like a fear about maybe getting pregnant too soon. Or maybe you're going to be like, I don't want another one. I think he's scared. He's like, well, I don't want to like accidentally get her pregnant and then her get mad at me. I feel like there is this thing where he's afraid to really tell you what's on his mind. But I feel like he's the kind of guy who wants to bang you till you're knocked up. Do you know what I mean? I think he really wants to pound you and go at it until there's a baby left behind. And he's like, oh, but what if she gets mad and says, we're not ready for that, or it's too soon, or I didn't want another one? I think this man wants another child. Okay, so he's not just banging you for fun. He's hoping for something to be produced. Okay. With the Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And he loves a woman who likes to give, all right? He likes it when you're on top. He likes it when you're, when you're eating a banana, he really, really enjoys these things. And he's like, you know what? Everything will be perfect and great as long as you're willing to put out too. Okay? Don't be shy. He's the kind of guy, he's like, you know what, if you want to let me know you're interested or you're down, let me know, because I'm excited. I enjoy those types of adventures, and I enjoy when you don't mind doing the work. I'm trying to not get kicked off of YouTube, all right? I'm trying real hard. The things I see in my mind, if I describe them to you, you'd probably be like, ew, gross. Or you'd be like, ooh, nice. With the Hermit in reverse and the Devil. Oh, this man, he's got some ideas, okay? I don't know that he's ever going to share them with you, though. You're going to have to make him real comfortable so he knows that you're okay. Be like, what are your fantasies? Like, what are you up for? Show me what you like, or show me what you want. You know what I mean? I think you might have to, like, talk dirty to him and let him know that you're down, okay? Because this is a man with the Hermit in reverse and the Devil. Show me your dark side. Tell me what you like, because I can do it. You try something, I'll try something. Just show me what you like, okay? Because it looks like he's got some naughty, dirty things in mind. Like, I don't think that he's against, like, tying you up. I don't think he's against being blindfolded, handcuffed. I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think he would mind doing it in public somewhere, like in the car, in the parking lot, or I think he just has some really naughty ideas, maybe even watching, porn together while going at it. I don't know, it's against the rules. It's against the rules. I just keep hearing that. It's against the rules. No, we're not allowed to do that. And it's like, really? Well, if you're both into it, I mean, you know what I mean? I think he has ideas, but he's just really scared that you're going to be like, you're weird or gross. No. Do you know what I mean? I think he's really scared. He wants you to reveal to him what you like, because he's like, there's no way you're as dark as I am. Okay? Because he's got some devil energy. Like, he thinks about all sorts of things, bending you over, maybe in front of the window. I don't know. He's got some naughty thoughts going on. He's like, And the devil on this card, no guy. No lie. There's a guy looking at this like ball of rainbow colored energy, kind of like, I'm down for anything and everything. Like, if you want to like try the butt, let's go. You know, if you want to if you want to try doing it on the stairs when the kids are gone for the day at school, I can come home, you know, come home from lunch and take care of this. He is really, really like, tell me what you're into, and then, you know, if you're coming close to what I'm into, I'll let you know. Do you know what I mean? It's like he needs to know what you like. Like whisper, like, I wanna, you know, I want you to stick it wherever you want. You know what I mean? I think you need to tell him. Like, I think he needs to know how dark you'll go, because if he feels like you, there's no way you should be into that. Like, there's no way. Like, if she gets close to what I'm thinking about, I'll mention it, but I need to hear what she's into. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, because he's insecure about letting you know. With the Knight of Cups, he's like, I don't want you to think it's not coming from a place of love. I'm just very curious and adventurous, but I feel like if I tell you, you're going to think I'm a crazy person. So I think like there is a very heavy energy of, please let me know. I need to know that you're into it. And if you're not into it, don't be like, stop, gosh, get off of me. Do you know what I mean? Be like, oh, you know what? It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, and like maybe we can try something different. Do you know what I mean? Like, let him know, because he's like, it's coming from a place of love, I swear, but I'm just a freaky guy. I just want to know what your freak nasty is. Let's see. Anything else? What's your future love life gonna be? So I feel like it's gonna be determined a lot on what you reveal to each other and like how much you open up to each other. Because I feel like there's a lot of fear behind it. Kind of like, I don't want you to think that I'm doing something wrong, or you know, this is gonna create some weird thing between the two of us. Where, do you know what I mean? Where things get awkward. Like, that was weird. Why did you want to do that? I don't look at you the same way anymore. He goes, no, I still love you. No, it's coming from a place of I really care about you. It's just, I just like doing weird stuff sometimes. You know, maybe I'm a little bit aggressive and I like to spank you over my knee or whatever it is. Like, he's just, I think he's just like really, really like, I think he's got some ideas and he doesn't know if you're gonna follow through. Maybe he likes being dominated by you. There is this strong energy of like, I like to know what you like. Because with the Three of Swords, the Sun in reverse, and the Three of Wands, his biggest fear is hurting your feelings or making you feel bad or uncomfortable or even hurting you at all. He's like, I'm afraid that I'm going to hurt your feelings or make you feel uncomfortable, and then I'm going to be really upset about it. And with the Three of Wands, he's afraid of there being distance. Like, you, again, like literally what I said right before the cards came out, where he's just like, I don't want to weird her out, and then things get awkward, and then she's like, ew, get away from me, or I don't feel comfortable with you anymore. Do you know what I mean? That's what he's afraid of. Distance, because you think he's weird or his perversions are too much for you. I think that's what he's afraid of. Like I said, he might have some sort of a fetish. Maybe he likes rimming your butt. Maybe he likes sucking on your toes. And you're just like, this isn't what I really imagined us doing. You know what I mean? Like, he might just have a fetish that you might feel like is, he's afraid that you might think is weird. Let me see. With the Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so there is this part of him where he wonders if he can introduce toys. All right, I think he's curious about them. I think he's been told about them, and he goes, oh, I don't know if I should bring up toys. I feel like he is a fan of trying things with other maybe objects or, you know, pointy things. Maybe some plugs or some vibrators or something. I feel like he's interested, but he's torn about asking to introduce them in bed. Does that make sense? I feel like he's like, oh, I don't know, she might not like that. She might not like those beads, but I've heard that some people like them. Huh, I wonder if she's willing to try. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a side of him where he's like, are toys not allowed? Maybe, maybe not. You might think that's too much. Knight of Pentacles and the King of Cups in reverse. Also an energy of, you know, we can just take things slow. I think that he gets a little disappointed, and he's just going to be in the energy of like, I'm just going with the flow of what you feel like you're open to. Let me know, because I'm not always happy in bed of what happens. I don't always get what I want, and I don't want to do something where it's going to hurt our relationship. Okay? So it's going to be like little things revealing itself slowly over time, and depending on how comfortable or positive your responses are. Okay? So, like I said, I think that you're going to have to lead the way on the steaminess of your sex life. I think he's a little bit nervous of, I don't want you to judge me and think I'm a weirdo, or, you know, I feel like you might have that fear too. It's like, no, sometimes I want to be like backwards cowgirl, and I wouldn't mind, like, you know, tying him up or putting him in blindfolds, like, and he might be like, oh, what is she gonna do? Is she gonna hurt me? You know what I mean? Whatever it is, I feel like both of you have to come to a consensus to have a conversation and open up about what your deepest, darkest sexual fantasies are. And depending on how comfortable you are, the both of you, of opening up, it's gonna be changing over time. How far you go, or what you use, or how steamy it gets. Does that make sense? Because you might just really have a really, really beautiful, like, sensual romp. You know what I mean? Where you're just doing missionary, but it's just magical because you're both in tune and in the energy of, you know what, tantric sex. Try that. Okay, Zany? Try it. It's slow, but it's also long lasting, and it's very, very intimate, and it's an experience that you might actually really be into, the both of you. Okay? And like I said, I feel like the steaminess is based on how much you're willing to reveal to each other. And it looks like both of you have insecurities of showing each other, like, what all or how far you're willing to go in bed. Okay? And like I said, I see slow progression of revealing to each other, but lots of fear and hesitation. Okay? But when it's good, it gets good. So don't be afraid, Zany. Okay? I like it for you. I feel like it's going to be just as hot as you're both willing to open up to each other. Okay? I like it. Let me know how things go. Well, actually, no, you don't have to tell me anything. You don't have to. You can keep it all to yourself. That might be a lot to let everyone know about. I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here. It might be a lot for some people. They might be like, what? But I mean, if you want to, you can. I'm okay with that. I'm just saying, like, no pressure. No pressure. Your secrets are yours. And like I said, I see some darkness. Alright? I see some darkness. Ivy, Ivy, Ivy. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Ivy, are you doing 2 yes or no questions, hon? I know. That's what I'm saying. I was like, I feel like he might have some sort of fetish that he's embarrassed about. You know? Kind of like that energy of sexy, sexy, what's happening? You know what I mean? It's like maybe he has a fetish. Didn't you ask a yes or no earlier, hon? Let me scroll back. Because I got that you did. Didn't I answer one? About whether or not G was gonna message you or not? Okay, let me see. Oh, I see. Well, it's okay if you ghosted him, Ivy, because he's not looking for a romantic connection or something serious. He's very stuck on that energy with the 6 of Pentacles reverse and the 6 of Cups in reverse. He would just breadcrumb you I don't know if he has a lot of people he's giving his energy to, but he would breadcrumb you, and he's still hurt from something that happened in the past. So I feel like it's like you're like a fun distraction, but I don't see it developing into something more. But let me see what's going on with him. What's going on with G? Yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse is giving a lot of energy out to others. So he even could be paying for others, but his life isn't very stable. Okay. Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so I think that he goes back and forth and isn't sure if he can trust you, or is also in the energy of like, I don't really know what to think of you, and I don't know if I should speak to you or not. Five of Swords in reverse is a very self-sabotaging energy, but it's also an energy of like, oh, I don't know what to do with you. I don't know. Some of the words that come out of my mouth sometimes sounds like manipulation. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. I just don't know. Like, I feel like he's just a person who gets confused a lot. He might have some serious, even mental issues when it comes to like making decisions or not seeing things for what they are. With the King of Pentacles, he's focused on his career. He's focused on his money, making more money, finding money. In that energy of I'm looking for more money and looking for more career opportunities. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Moon, and the Two of Wands. He's somebody who also is very stuck in this energy of I work a lot, I don't make enough money, or I work late hours, or I don't get paid as much as I'm worth. Like I feel like he feels very, very broken in his energy of like I'm just always focused on money, but I feel like I'm never making enough money. With the Moon, I'm scared about opening up my feelings. I'm scared about the future, and it's 4:44. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit. Fours are usually about stability. With the Two of Wands, he knows he needs to make a decision with the World and the Page of Wands in reverse. He's trying to end or change something or move. There's this, I need to make a decision with the World of changing or ending. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, sorry. I was like, oh no, it's coming. Sorry. But with the Page of Wands in reverse and he's very insecure. I think he might even be a little bit intimidated by you, but he feels a little bit insecure. Three of Pentacles, the Empress in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So, do you guys work together still? Because with the Three of Pentacles, the Empress reverse, the Five of Pentacles reverse, and the Knight of Swords. Oof. So, he's scared of you because he's afraid that you might want from him too, okay? Because with the Empress in reverse is under the Moon, where I think he's afraid that either you might be a gold digger, or you might want more, or you might be pushy or bossy, or he feels like, I'm afraid because we just work together and I just want to be friends because I'm afraid that you might want more from me. Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Swords. And he's afraid that you might ask him for money, or you might ask more of him than he can give to you. Because he's like, I just want to be the Fool, Two of Swords, Ten of Wands reverse, Three of Cups reverse, and the Seven of... Yay. I mean, I would just stay away from this guy. He wants to be free to do whatever he wants. He's insecure. He's somebody who's like, I just don't want to have to settle down or be serious. I don't want to be told what to do. I just need to have my freedom. Two of Swords. I've made that decision because with the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Three of Cups reverse, the Seven of Pentacles reverse, and the Sun, he's like, my life is really hard. Okay, and the Empress in reverse even could be his mother. Maybe he's scared of his mother. But he's afraid that any woman who comes in his life is going to be a burden on him. And he's like, I'm already overwhelmed. I don't need any other woman coming into my life and burdening me. With the Three of Cups in reverse, I don't mind dating lots of women. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and not like having a future with them. Because with the Sun in reverse, he's just a very unhappy person. I don't know so much of like, what's the point of putting all this energy and effort into women? Because they always like walk away, they leave, they flirt with other people. I feel like he's very unhappy when it comes to relationships and connections, that he doesn't really want to connect. And he's like, I'm okay with not having forever. I'm already stressed out. I don't need another woman coming in my life and breaking my heart or stressing me out. He's just very unhappy with his own life. And with the Hermit in reversed, Nine of Wands reversed, he tells himself that I'm always a victim when it comes to women. They always screw me over. They take advantage of me. You know, it's like I'm afraid that it's going to be revealed that you're going to hurt me too. And I just feel like no matter how hard I try, every woman that I talk to, I'm disappointed. The Five of Cups, I'm always disappointed. They're always hurting me. They're always asking more of me, telling me I'm not good enough. I feel like he always feels like a victim when it comes to women. Kind of like they always screw me over. I do what I can. I tell them I'm at work. They don't believe me. They always end up leaving me because I don't have time for them. But it's like I'm doing my best. And it never works out, so what's the point? Every time I talk to a woman, I get screwed over. So what's the point? I'm always disappointed, okay? So I don't think it has anything to do with you, Ivy, so much as like he just feels like everyone always screws me over. Everyone always wants more than I have time to give. Like I do my best with what time I have, with my kind of like my obligations. With the King of Cups and the Nine of Swords, he's terrified of falling in love, okay? He's like, I'm always disappointed. I always get screwed over. I want to love, but I'm terrified of falling in love. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords reverse and the Strength in reverse, he's scared of his mother. He's scared of his mother. And he's scared of like being like hurt, like verbally abused. So because with the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords reverse and the Strength in reverse, he's weak to a woman who might be older or somebody who hurts his feelings, makes him feel bad, or an energy of women just always hurting him verbally, okay? And he's like, I always have to give everything that I have, and I'm very weak. I'm scared. With the Ace of Swords and the Hangman reverse, the Six of Wands reverse, he's like, the truth always comes out, and whenever things are revealed, I always get hit with bad news. I'm trying to like, he always feels very rejected. I feel like maybe he doesn't have a lot of time. If he works a lot or if he's always giving away his money, I feel like he's always in that energy of feeling rejected by other women and just in life. I don't even know if his mother rejects him. Because unfortunately, a lot of times even when a child helps provide for a family or, you know, their parents, they always feel like it's not enough. Why don't you make more money, you know? And they're not grateful. They're always asking for more. They feel entitled, you know? And it's really sad because he feels like I'm trying to heal myself from all the pain that I get from, it could be an ex-wife or a mother or just other girlfriends he's had. With the Four Cups in reverse, he feels very rejected, okay? He feels very rejected by people in his life. With the Emperor in reverse and the Seven of Cups reverse, Justice reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, Wheel of Fortune. He has no desire to connect right now, okay? He's in a very, like, I need to focus on myself. I'm not motivated to be a father, a husband. I have other responsibilities, and it has to be my way or the highway. Like, if you're not on board with what I want, then I'm not interested. Okay, because I realize that with the Justice in reverse, life isn't fair. I get screwed over all the time. Queen of Wands in reverse by women who take advantage of me, who are mean to me, who like lie to me, or who are materialistic, or are always mad at me. With the Wheel of Fortune reverse, I have no luck in love. Okay, it's just not a good time. I don't have luck in love. Nothing goes my way. Star in reverse, I'm very unhappy emotionally. Four of Pentacles in reverse because I'm not stable financially. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I have no desire to move the connections forward, even with you. Hierophant, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. He's just like, I just want to hang out with people who I get along with, who we have things in common with, that don't want to end connections with me because I can't give to them what they want. Does that make sense? I think he just wants friendships. I think he wants with you, he desires, if you guys get along and you guys like have things in common, he wants to be a friend, but he doesn't want to be like something more, okay? And if you're like, no, I want, the thing is that a lot of women, a lot of insecure women, they feel like when a guy gives them attention, it's because they want something more. And you feel like, I want a relationship. But they're like, but why can't we be friends? You know, because I don't have time. I can't. You know what I mean? But they're like, no, I want a relationship. And if you can't give it to me, then get out of my life. Do you know what I mean? That happens a lot. And a lot of men feel alone. A lot of men are alone in life and they get real depressed. I'm not saying you have to accommodate to him. I'm just saying he's looking for friendships. Okay? I don't think he's looking for love. Because he feels like friends stick around longer than relationships. Like love fades, love dies, love leaves you, they hurt you. But when they're friends, they stick around, you know. It's like they always have your back, you know, because they don't put expectations on you. So that's what he's looking for. And with the Three of Wands, and he's like, maybe in the future, maybe something could change. But with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, but I don't know what I want. My finances aren't balanced. I don't know what my future looks like. I don't know where things are going. Eight of Swords. I feel very trapped in my head with all these responsibilities, and I'm always like in a negative headspace. Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm not looking for love. I'm not looking for love. Ten of Cups in reverse. I don't want a relationship. Magician reverse. I'm focused on myself. Ace of Cups. I want emotional connections with the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Wands. The thing is, it's like, I would like a relationship. I really would. I want to emotionally connect with someone, but with the right person. But with the Seven of Swords, he's like, but I don't trust women. With the Five of Wands, there's always some kind of conflict or drama. And with the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the woman will emotionally manipulate me or hurt me. It's like, I just want to be friends or connect with people that I have things in common with, but I'm just terrified of disappointing somebody. Because there's always a fight and there's always disappointment. With the Page of Swords, he's like, I want to talk to people, get to know them. I think he wants to get to know you. But with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, he's like, but I'm not looking for marriage or commitment or a future. I'm not really thinking about my future because I'm broke. Okay? With the Four of Wands, he's in the energy of, I'm just trying to create stable, strong foundations and connections with people. Six of Cups in reverse, because I've had a tough childhood, or nobody wants to be my friend, or no one wants to like look at, like, people always hurt me. With the Four of Swords in reverse, I always have a lot of fear and anxiety. I don't sleep at night. I don't really take care of myself. Two of Cups and the Death in reverse. He feels like there is like a connection between the two of you. There is this energy of like, I feel like we are soulmates or we're friends or we understand each other, but with the Death in reverse, but I don't want to change that connection. I like things just the way that they are. In other words, if you're very friendly and how do you put it? If you're very friendly and you're always flirty and talking to one another, he enjoys that friendship. But with the Death in reverse, he's like, but I don't want to change it into something more or something different. Okay? With the King of Swords in reverse, he's emotionally unavailable. He's in that energy of, I need to focus on my life. I need to focus. He's very easily triggered. He's very hurt from people in his past. With the Ace of Wands and this Nine of Pentacles, he's just looking for opportunities for himself, his life, and he wants to be single and focus on his stability financially, okay? He's not looking for something more, because with the Eight of Cups in reverse, he holds on to a lot of baggage and pain from his past, from other people. Underlying energy with the Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, he's very flirtatious. He likes to communicate. I think he is attracted to you, but Page of Pentacles, but he wants to be friends. He wants to talk to you. He likes to have you as somebody like he could chat with and stuff. But with the Seven of Wands and the Temperance in reverse and the Page of Cups, another energy of, but I need to go after things in my life that I need to take care of because my life is not balanced, okay? And it's 4, 5, 6. That might be an extra message for you from Spirit. But with the Temperance in reverse, his life isn't balanced. Things aren't going his way. Page of Cups, again, he I think he has a crush on you. I do think that he likes you, but with the Tower and the Eight of Wands and the King of Wands reversed, but he's in that energy of like, he turns off his feelings. He's like, I like talking to you and I like being around you, but you know, I can't. Like, I think he's in the energy of, I'm turning off my feelings. Eight of Wands, even if I'm attracted to you, like, I can't. Does that make sense? If you're up for sex, he's down. But with the King of Wands in reverse, he's like, yeah, but it's my way or the highway. It's what I want. I'm focused on me. I'm a bit of a selfish energy because I have things I need to take care of. Nine of Cups, High Priestess reverse, Chariot, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. He knows that you're looking for, he realizes that you're looking for a commitment or a relationship, but he's not. Okay? He thinks that you're fun, but it's not serious. Does that make sense? Because he realizes he's made a decision. I don't want to get married. I don't want to invest in a long-term commitment. Judgment in reverse. It would be a mistake. Devil in reverse, because I feel like I'm always getting screwed over by women. Six of Swords in reversed and the Queen of Pentacles reversed. Because he feels like women, again, always take advantage of him, create drama and chaos for him. And he's just like, I just want to have fun. If you want to be friends with benefits, I'm down. But if you want to be emotional or if you're expecting something from me, I'm not interested. Okay? Let me see. Doesn't he always end his mind from me? I see. Yes, he's trying so hard. That's why I'm posted him. I understand. But Ivy, I feel like you gotta be really careful. I mean, this guy is very hurt. He's very unhappy. He feels like women are all looking to take something from him. His energy is not in a good place. Okay, so if I were you, if you don't want to be just friends with him, then let him go. Okay, be very careful. He's not looking for love, marriage. Like, he doesn't mind friends with benefits, but the future is not what he's looking for. Okay, I'm sorry, hon. But if you want to pay for him, if you want to be like his sugar mama, he's down. You know, he's down. But if you're thinking of putting expectations on him, he's running for the hills. Okay? Because he's like, I got a lot of responsibilities. I got a mom or that I'm weak to, that I don't know how to say no to. Like, I got a lot of things I got to do. I'm broke. I don't have finances, or I can't provide for a family. So I were you, like I said, if you're willing to just be friends with him, just be friends with him. But if you want something more from him and you feel like you can't just be friends, then walk away. Okay? Good. Don't do it. Okay? But that's what I get, hon. I wouldn't invest in this. It's your choice in your life. You're going to be disappointed, though. And not only will you be disappointed, I feel like you might feel like you're being used. Okay? But he is not somebody who is looking for forever, and he's not looking for something romantic. Like I said, he's down for just sex and having a friendship of sex if you're down, or just friendship. But he's looking for what's best for him. Okay? Not what's best for you. He's not thinking about you that way. He's like, I'm in a selfish energy of what's best for me, what's best for my interest. And he's not looking for anything else. Okay, hon? I'm so sorry. I hope I was able to help you. Thank you for being here, and thank you for your donation. Sorry it's not like more, oh, he wants to be with you. He's in his own world of me, what's good for me, how's it gonna benefit me. Rude is all I can say. Rude. Good luck, hon. Okay, Star Ruby. Well, Ivy, you got to work on your self-love, and the more you reject people when you see the red flags quickly, the more aligned you are of attracting in people who you deserve. Does that make sense? Sometimes spirit will test you, because I'm not kidding you. What it is with these predatorial people who are just like looking for weak women or sad and lonely women, or women who, you know, they feel like, oh, she looks like an easy target, or she looks like she has low self-esteem. It's like, you don't even have to look like it. They just sense it. It's weird. And then they come after you and they're like, oh, I'm the boss. Oh, you got a paycheck? Give it to me. Do you know what I mean? It's weird. But it always works that way for some reason. they have like a special gift. I don't know if it's a gift, it's rotten, but I mean, it always happens that way. So don't worry, keep your head up, keep your chin up. It's gonna get better for you. Yes, but like I said, they have like a sixth sense for it, you know? Oof. All right, Miss Star Ruby. Oh, okay. Let's see. As long as you understand each other's love language, Star Ruby, that's all that matters. But let me see. But as long as you're staying in communication, you're opening up to each other, it's always the best thing that you can do for yourself and the connection. Let's see what's going on. Okay, first energy out. Both of you have some energy of an unresolved situation. Whether it's pain from a past connection that you might be holding on to, it seems like both of you are in that energy, and that probably brought your energy together. A lot of times we meet people on our vibration. In other words, if you went through a painful breakup and you never really let that go, and it's still kind of, how do you put it, triggers you a bit. I feel like there is like this energy that you held on to that you haven't let go of, that also he's held on to and hasn't let go of, that brought you two together. Now, both of you can come together and choose to resolve it by maybe showing love or reinvigorating or reigniting some sort of excitement or some sort of like peace and resolution and harmony within yourselves with each other. A lot of times that can happen, like both of you heal each other, but I do feel like both of you have like unresolved situations that you hold on to in your heart. Let me see what else. This one wants to come out. So it wanted to come out, but it was hesitating, okay? Because this is on his side. He's in this energy of feeling like, is the grass really greener on the other side, okay? I feel like if he went through a very painful ending, he told himself, like, am I gonna find something better? Is it gonna be better? Does that make sense? Almost like, do I want to go down that road again? Because is it really going to be better, or is it going to be more the same? I feel like he told himself, I don't care, it's going to be better. It's possible, it's going to be somebody new, somebody different. It's possible, so I want to try. So I feel like that's a good sign where he is in that energy of like, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to feel it. I'm trying to see that there's more out there and there's possibility for me and love. Anything else? Okay. Also, with him, he's trying really hard. It's okay. So this is like a really difficult thing for him, where he feels like he's on an uphill battle because he's trying to remain strong and confident that he can do this, that it's not going to be as painful as the last time. I feel like there is fear within his heart that he holds on to, and a lot of insecurities. Also, for him, believe it or not, I feel like you are a stronger person in his eyes. Like, he feels like you're more of the masculine energy between the two of you. You are a Leo, and Leo is a masculine sign, but I feel like this is a person who understands that there's something about you that makes him feel kind of like, I have to be as confident, as strong as you are, or I have to stand firm, I want to say, in trusting in this connection, because he feels like that pull towards you, like you're a very strong person, you're someone who's confident, and this is pushing him forward towards you because he's wanting to emulate you, or he kind of almost like looks up to you. Almost like, you know, maybe you both went through, with the unresolved situation coming out sideways, you both went through something difficult, but you're coming out on top and you're more positive, or you're more willing to open up. And I think for him, he's like, wow, you went through something painful too, and it's like, but you're able to like open up or see me differently. And I feel like he really has a lot of faith in the connection, because he feels like there's something between the two of you that is very strong and pulling him towards you. Let me see. And that's not a bad thing, because I mean, literally, it's the Divine Masculine card coming out in the reverse on his side. So he sees you as being a very strong person. Like, you're just, wow, like, you're brave to be willing to open up again, because me, I want to shut down and hide, but I'm telling myself I have to push forward. Does that make sense? It is a very difficult battle for him. Also, with both of these, it's funny how the card that came, another card came out sideways for you, where there's a lot of anxiety and fear and worry of like, is this gonna, where's this gonna go? Am I gonna get my heart broken again? Like, am I gonna go back into my shell and hide again? Like, I feel like there's fear between the two of you, which is understandable. You just said that you have you both had divorces. That's understandable. So that's something that exists between the two of you. One more. What does she know about connection? And also for you, you're in an energy of, I just want peace of mind. I want a connection that's going to bring me peace. I want a connection that I'm going to feel safe in. I'm in an energy of like, I don't want anyone disturbing my peace. If this man is going to bring me trouble, I'm okay with letting him go. So I feel like Spirit is saying, we understand where you're coming from. And in order for you to keep that peace, you have to understand the parts of you that you either understand, you either connect with, you either disagree with. You have to be in an energy of feeling safe with one another in order to come together into a strong connection. Spirit knows what you want. And Spirit knows where you are within your internal and emotional, mental, psychological growth. And they're in that energy of trying to let you know that we know where you're coming from, and he's going to take some time. He has a lot of energy that's in fear more than yours is, okay? Both of you have anxiety and some fears, but you're in an energy of like, no one can disturb my peace anymore. If you make my life difficult, I don't need you in it. Like, you're willing to let people go who really bring you down or disturb the peace and harmony that you created in yourself, that made you feel safe enough to open up and bring someone else into your life. You've also reached that point in your life where you recognize that, you know, I want what I want. And if you can't meet me at that level, if you got issues, and you're not willing to work through it with me, then work through it by yourself. So I feel like there is a very strong energy, and he understands that about you, and he feels that and senses that, and he wants to be at that point too, you know? That's interesting, because at least he sees that, because he thinks that you're very strong and brave, but there is this energy that holds him back too, because he's like, yeah, but what if? But that's understandable. Once you get hurt, you know, what does it say? Once bitten, twice shy. I feel like that's what his energy is. Like, very, very afraid. I don't know why my voice is trembling. I almost feel like he's like maybe in awe of you or afraid of you in some way. Interesting. But there's a lot of like pent up emotion that he has, okay? And I don't know if he shows you that when you are having sex. But there is that inside of him. There is a lot of raw emotion, a lot of pent up pain and fear. I do feel like there is a lot of energy that he has towards you that he has not shown you yet, okay? Because inside, I'm like erupting. Like, there's stuff erupting, about to come out. Well, come out faster. Let me see. With the Justice sideways and the Three of Pentacles coming out, I do feel like there is a very heavy energy of, you know, I'm still trying to figure you out, and I want to do the right thing, but sometimes I worry that I won't be able to. With the Three of Pentacles, he is moving in a very slow energy of like, I want to create a strong foundation of friendship and build with time. I feel like there's potential for this to grow over time, but I want to go slowly because I don't want to make mistakes. I feel like he still feels a little bit unstable within himself, and he's not really sure of how to approach this connection, because it's like, I really want to see how things grow, but I want to build something like a foundation, a friendship, or a deeper, slow connection to make sure. Almost like I don't want any surprises. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Cups reversed. Okay, so he's also in this energy of like, I'm invested in you. Okay, I am invested in this connection. I want to, it's like I want to plant some seeds, but there's also this energy with the Two of Cups in reverse, but I want to delay it. I don't want to give you my heart completely yet. Okay, he's very much in this, I feel very dedicated and I am committed to this connection, but I'm not ready to be like all out, like, let's get married tomorrow. He's very much thinking about it, but he's like, I need to not give her my heart completely yet. I'm not gonna lie to you, I love when the Ace of Pentacles comes out in the upright. Even if the Two of Cups is in reverse at the bottom, it's this energy of I'm delaying things. The Two of Cups in reverse isn't always a negative thing. A lot of times, you know, because the card above it is positive. He's like, I'm committed to you, I'm invested in you, I want to plant seeds in you and only you. But with the Two of Cups in reverse, but my heart, I'm so scared to make it forever or real, or he's very hard set on like, I need to make sure before I just fall head over heels into this connection. So there is a delay and there are blockages, but he does feel like, I'm only committing to you. You're the one on my mind. You're the one I want to be with. Okay. With the Ten of Swords in reverse, he's like, I don't want this connection to end. But with the Lovers in reverse, he's like, but I'm still not certain if you're the one. Okay? So it's not because he doesn't feel like you're special. It's because he's like, I just want to make sure. Because the Lovers in reverse is that energy of like, I want to make a choice, but I want to make the right choice, and I don't know if you're the one yet. Okay? Because the Ten of Swords in reverse, I'm not ready to let this go, but I'm not sure yet if you're the one. Because with the High Priestess in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Nine of Swords, he has a lot of fear and anxiety in his heart, and he's in that energy of, I realize that we haven't known each other long enough. Okay? How long have you known each other? How long have you been seeing each other? Has it been 6 months? Longer? Because he's like, you know, we haven't had enough time together. It hasn't been a year yet, or it hasn't been like long enough. He's telling himself, I realize that I haven't known you long enough, and it gives me a lot of fear and anxiety. Okay? So he's telling himself, you know, we barely know each other. Even though you feel like, oh, but we spent so much time together. It feels like we've known each other forever. But he's telling himself, yeah, but actually we haven't known each other long enough. You know, and that gives him fear still. He has a lot of anxiety. Three of Cups, he loves spending time with you. He loves spending time with you. He likes being in your energy. He feels like there's a real connection. He feels like we need to date more. We have to spend more time together. Strength in reverse, but I'm just scared. Because with the Queen of Wands reversed, the Chariot reversed, and the Star. Oh, okay. So he's scared that you might be high maintenance, or when you get angry, I don't know if he gets a little bit scared, or he's afraid that you might be a secret gold digger, or you might be controlling and possessive. He's like, I'm scared that might come out of you, and what am I going to do? Because with the Chariot in reverse, he's like, because any sign of that, I'm going to freak out, and I'm not going to be able to move this forward. Because with the Star, and the King of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles in reversed, you know what he's terrified of? He tells himself, I feel like you're like a dream come true. What's wrong with you, Star Ruby? There's got to be something wrong. You're like a dream come true, and I feel like I'm like in love with you. And with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, but I'm afraid it might be a mistake. Because what if you show me that you're this Queen of Wands reverse, someone who's manipulative, selfish? You know, what if you're conning me? I mean, what if you're a gold digger? Maybe you're high maintenance and you're hiding it. Like, I don't know. That's what he's afraid of. And he's afraid, like, are you gonna like start being mean to me? Do you have a secret bad temper that you're hiding? That's what he's worried about. Just like all the things that haven't come out yet. With the Moon card, I'm scared. I don't want to make a mistake again. I'm scared. With the Page of Cups in reverse, I'm scared. More fear. With the Page of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups and the Four of Pentacles in reverse, he's in that energy of like, I've been screwed over before. My past hasn't been really great. My past relationships, I don't have a lot of experience with relationships. Eight of Cups, I'm still trying to let go of the pain of what other people left behind. I'm afraid that you're just going to leave me after I tell you I love you. Like, he just has irrational fears at this point. Because with the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the World in reverse, he's in this energy of, I just need us to open up to each other more so I'm less afraid. Because he's like, I don't want our connection to end, you know, but I don't want to change it to the point where it's like too much. With the Knight of Wands, yes, he has attraction for you, but with the Five of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Cups, he's telling himself, all these feelings I'm having, all this like passion I have for you, something's wrong with it. What is it? Is it me? Is it you? Is there something wrong with you? Like, seriously? Because I'm doubting myself here because I just feel like everything is moving so fast. I feel like I'm feeling things too fast. You're literally a dream come true. Literally a Nine of Cups is under the star. He feels like you're way too good to be true. You're like everything I could ever want in a woman. This can't be real because it's only been such a short time. Everything's moving so quickly. This has got to, I'm like lying to myself, or you're lying to me. I don't know. Like, he's very afraid. With the Magician, he feels like the two of you get along so well. Eight of Swords, he can't stop thinking about you. Like, you're on his mind 24/7. With the Five of Cups and the King of Swords and the Page of Wands in reversed, he's also in the energy of like, yeah, but every time I get like this, I get really disappointed. I'm afraid that, you know, oh my God, we get along so well. You're like a wish come true. You're everything I could ever want. And then you're going to tell me something that's really disappointing. This is how I get my heart broken. I move too quickly, or I feel like everything is so great, and then like something happens. And he's like, I need to slow things down. I need to get rid of my emotions and really see you for who you are. I have to be logical here. If I want a future with you, is this really the right path? Are you really the right person? Let me try and make sense of this without feeling. And with the Page of Wands in reverse, he's intimidated and he's scared of you. He's like, you can't be the one. It's what? Already? You know what I mean? I think he literally is like head over heels for you, and it's driving him crazy. Because with the Six of Wands, he feels like, I feel like I want attention from you. I want success with you. I want forever with you. Four of Swords. Four of Swords on this card, there's a guy staring at the ceiling, terrified, because he's like tied to a bed. And typically with the Four of Swords, especially in the Rider-Waite deck, there's a guy who's resting. You know, he's healing. He's resting. You know, he's dreaming. He's not in a bad energy. But on this card, he's like filled with anxiety and fear, like, oh my God, it's so good. What's wrong? You know what I mean? Like, it can't be like this. Because with the Three of Wands and the Two of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse, he was in this energy of, you know, I was thinking like it was going to take longer. Like, in the future, I'm dragging this out because I don't know. It's like I thought that it was going to take forever for me to find someone. I didn't think like I'd get so close so fast. Maybe I should put some distance between me and Star Ruby. If he, from now until the next couple of months, maybe even this summer, if he becomes a little distant or if he starts acting a little weird, don't freak out, okay? Just be consistent and be yourself. Don't freak out. Because he's in this weird energy of everything is moving so fast that it's too much for him. And he's like, he's afraid that he's going to take too long, and that with the Queen of Cups in reverse, you're going to get your feelings hurt or you're going to feel really disappointed. So if he wants some space or wants to take a trip by himself or whatever it is, don't get too terrified, okay? Because it's just he's trying to figure out his emotions and trying to calm himself down, because there's a lot too much anxiety here. Let me see. Oh. Oh, look at that. Okay. Because I do see that 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. He doesn't want you to feel like, he doesn't want you to get disappointed, but he also is like afraid of getting your hopes up too. But he is in this energy with the 3 of Wands of maybe traveling with you or planning things in the future, even putting space between the two of you to see if you're still okay. Like, does that make sense? I feel like he's almost like, it's almost like testing you of like, are you okay if I get a little quiet sometimes? Sometimes I just need my own, how do you put it? My own space to really like think things through. He is dragging his feet a bit, and he knows that, and he feels like I'm hurting you or disappointing you, and I don't want you to feel that way. Because with the King of Pentacles in reverse, he's still not stable financially, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, one of it, some of it, all of it, because of a mean woman in his life. He's in that energy. I'm not ready to really settle down again. With the Empress in reverse, I have a mean ex, a woman who manipulated me, took advantage of me, was controlling, possessive, played me, was really awful to me. And he has a very difficult time with like letting that go. Okay. Oh, and I've been streaming for 2 hours and 22 minutes. So that's a lot of energy with the 222 of making decisions, trying to make better decisions, planning. So I feel like he's like, I just want to make sure you're not a gold digger, that you're not going to deceive me or manipulate me, trick me, fool me. I just want to know that you really actually like me and you're not playing some kind of a game or acting. With the King of Wands in reverse, he's very insecure, okay? Very, very insecure. In that energy of feeling like this can't be real, or are you sure? I think that he's scared. And with the Knight of Cups, because he really likes you. He likes you a lot. I think he loves you. I'm not going to lie to you. There's a lot of heavy energy of like, this is too fast. With the Wheel of Fortune reverse, he just feels like, again, it's too fast. It's not the right time. I can't just jump into marriage or something super serious and committed right away. I just have to make sure. Hangman in reverse, I need you to reveal more of yourself to me. We need to talk to each other more. Because with the Devil is under the Empress in reverse. He can't get out of his mind, you've got to be lying to me. You've got to be fooling me. You can't really be that into me. Like, he has a lot of fears, negativity. Like, you're fooling me. You have to be. Like, I've been tricked before. With the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Swords in reversed. So, there is something about, do you work late sometimes? Or, because with the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Swords reversed, he feels like sometimes you lie to him, or you say you're either working late or you're busy or something, and he's like, I don't know, do you really mean that? Are you actually working, or like, are you actually busy? Because you could be lying to me. What do you mean? No, I had extra stuff I had to do because I didn't finish it, you know? And he's just like, I don't know, you could be lying to me, and I wouldn't know. So I think he has like these fears that you might be telling him certain things, like, oh, I had to stay late for work, or, you know, I have something I have to take care of. But he feels like, are you being honest? Are you lying to me? Like, he has a lot of fears. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he's not sure if you're telling him the truth or not, and that puts a lot of fear in his heart. I think he's like terrified that you might be. Let me see. Because again, he was lied to in the past. That's true. Queen of Swords reverse, she's a liar. Ace of Swords reverse, hidden things, lies. With the Death in reverse, again, he doesn't want to end the connection with you, but he doesn't want to change it either. Okay? I think he's a little bit resistant on changing things too quickly. Knight of Swords, I want to talk to you more, get to know you more. Ace of Wands, I'm really attracted to you. 6 of Pentacles, but I also want to make sure that we're being fair and equal towards each other. In other words, I don't think that he wants to overspend on you. I think there's a lot of fear there of, I don't want to like overgive and not get anything from you in return. With the 10 of Cups in reversed and the Judgment, because he's in that energy of, because I don't want my heart broken. I don't want to overinvest in somebody who doesn't want to give me anything. My heart is still broken. I'm not quite ready for like a serious commitment right now with the Judgment, but I've had this realization. 5 of Wands in reverse, I don't want any conflict or drama. With the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, I want to talk to you and get to know you better. 8 of Wands in reverse, and go with the flow, okay? Yes, it's moving slowly, but he wants to go with the flow. Like, do you genuinely like me, or are you just looking at me in a certain way because you're bored, because you're lonely, because I give to you? Like, don't let this be about you just taking from me because I've been down that road and I've been heartbroken. That's his energy. Because with the Sun in reverse, he's still hurt, he's still sad. 4 of Cups, he's in that energy of like, and the Temperance, he's in that energy of like, I'm very unhappy with where my life has gone, of what my life has become. In other words, I almost feel like there's some shame that he feels, like his relationship didn't work out, something failed in his life, something as big as like a relationship, marriage. He feels like almost ashamed and afraid. I'm not kidding, I'm like trembling. But I'm like really weird about this because I don't ever tremble. I'm not like this kind of person, but I'm like trembling. So I feel like there is a lot of fear inside of him and a lot of anxiety of looking down upon or being taken for a fool. Because I feel like he thinks that he gets tricked easily, and he's terrified that you're going to do the same. With the Temperance, again, an energy of I need to heal, but I want our connection to be harmonious. 10 of Wands in reversed, because I feel overwhelmed. I feel very overwhelmed when I talk to you, when I'm around you. I feel guilty sometimes because I feel like I should give more, but I'm afraid to. I feel like there's a lot of pain in him. 2 of Pentacles, I'm trying to make a decision. Emperor in reverse, I'm not quite ready to take that next step. I'm still very insecure. I'm still very fearful. I'm not ready to be a husband and a father. Ace of Cups in reverse, because I lack love for myself. Hierophant in reverse, because of a divorce or a painful ending I went through. 7 of Wands, but I feel like you're worth it. Page of Swords in reversed. It's like he wants to change his life and he wants his life to be better. Page of Swords in reverse, he spies on you. Whether it's through social media, rereading your messages, looking at your photos. He spies on you to make sure that you're who you say you are. With the 9 of Wands, because he's a bit defensive and afraid. He's like, I've been through a lot, I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm afraid. 7 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. He's kind of confused of how to continue with this connection. I don't know if you live long distance or there's this energy of like, is this really going to be as smooth as it is? The 6 of Swords on this card, there's a guy like sailing across water and he has like devils and ghouls and monsters pulling at him. So I think his mind plays tricks on him, kind of like, oh, she's too beautiful to want me, or what the heck does she want with me? Like, how does she find me attractive? Like, she could get any guy she wants. Like, I think his mind plays too many tricks on him, okay? And he's just like, I just want our connection to be peaceful. I don't want any drama. Is it really going to be like this all the time, or is this just short-lived? Underlying energy with the Fool in reverse, he's afraid to take a risk, okay? He's afraid of taking any big risks. Queen of Pentacles, he feels like you're so nurturing, caring, kind, giving, and loving. Page of Pentacles in reverse, but he feels like he's been through that before, okay? He's afraid and he's insecure because he's like, you know what? I've been fooled before. I've been with a woman who was loving, kind, giving, generous, like a great friend, supportive. I've been through that before with the Hermit in reverse, but then, oh, it's like this energy, but then it was revealed with the 4 of Wands when I was married, 2 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups in reversed. Like the decision that I made to be with this person ended up hurting me. The 6 of Cups in reversed is under the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress in reverse. So I feel like a lot of it, maybe they started out as friends, or maybe she was really kind and loving. Like, you remind him of her. Parts of you, the way you act, sometimes you remind him of her, and he's like, but I've been fooled before. I've had the same feeling. She was like this to me in the beginning, but after I got married, that's when she decided to hurt me. You know what I mean? So I feel like he's afraid if things move too fast, it's going to end just as fast. So I think he's trying to slow things down. And he's like, I'm still hurting from my past, from this other woman. Three of Swords in reverse, I'm trying to heal. With the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, he's in that energy of, I'm trying to become more independent and more confident in myself, but I have trust issues because of a painful ending I went through. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, he's still not thinking about marriage or commitment, okay? And I don't know how long it's going to take for him to get there, but it's going to be a slow process, and I think that you're going to have to, like, really, really, like, reassure him. I hate to say it like that because I know that sometimes it's a downer when the guy isn't very confident and he's not really taking charge, but he's like, I want to go with the flow and just make sure because I'm scared, okay? Because no lie, I genuinely feel like there's a lot of love for you, and he's trying to push away his feelings because it's overwhelming him, because he's like, I'm so into her, this is not possible. She is so amazing, that she's everything I could ever want, but I've been fooled before. Like, that's the thing. That's the catch. Like, he's like, you're so amazing, but. Does that make sense? It's like, this can't be real, but. So, he's going to have to figure that part of himself out. I think that's the biggest problem here. It's a slow process. But the more you get to know each other, the more time you spend together, I think he's going to be more confident. What sign is he again? Because he just feels like you could get with any guy. Why are you picking me? Like, what's so great about me? Does that make sense? And when a man gets cheated on, believe it or not, there is an actual psychological term that's now used saying that there is cheating PTSD, okay? Where a man or a woman, when they get cheated on, they suffer from post-traumatic stress syndrome. It's a very real thing because it's something that, like, shocks them. That Seven of Swords popped up again. He has trust issues now. Like, he feels like, I've been hurt so badly, because a lot of people don't experience that kind of pain or trauma in their life. Some people live through life so blissfully and, you know, they don't have really big issues, but then when somebody hurts them emotionally on this intense of a level, it makes them terrified, you know, to start again. Oh, yeah, I see that. Because he can't get, the thing is that, what did I say earlier with the Four of Swords coming out and the Six of Swords? He can't let go of the pain that he suffered. He literally, it traumatizes him over and over again. Like I said, I think that he gets triggered sometimes. Like, the way you act towards him, he's like, you know what, my ex made me feel this way, or it was like this in the beginning, and then she changed on me. You know what I mean? I think he gets re-traumatized sometimes, and if he closes up or something, don't be offended. It's not because he hates you or you did something wrong. It's because his mind is playing tricks on him, okay? Because he has a hard time letting that go. And it's true, for him, there's only one chance to date each other, because if he messes things up, he's afraid that he's gonna mentally scar you or traumatize you again. And he also feels like if you mess up, then he's afraid that he might cut you out too. Because you don't have to walk on eggshells with each other. Just be honest and open with each other and be slow, okay? Take things slow. And it's 2:34. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 34 minutes, so that might be another message for you from Spirit. But I do feel like his energy is, you have to walk him through this. I'm not going to lie to you. Capricorn and Leo can be a very difficult match, okay? The Leo woman tends to be very understanding and caring, but Capricorns can be very, very, how do you put it? Very, very stubborn once they've been wronged and hurt, okay? Sometimes they never want to open up to another woman again. Sometimes they're just like, no, it's not gonna work out, or you know what I mean? Sometimes they get like that. But with holding your hand and building a strong foundation, because he's an earth sign, sometimes you're going to get really annoyed with how slow things are going or how there's no movement, okay? Yes. As long as he opens up to you and lets you know that, and as long as you don't use that against him, if ever, Star Ruby, I'm a Leo too, if ever you get real frustrated and angry, don't take it out on him and throw it in his face. You know what I mean? If he's done something that really hurt you or upset you, take a deep breath and talk it through and let him know what the disappointment was. But blowing up on him, throwing it in his face or anything like that, he's going to walk away and he's not going to look back, okay? He's in this energy of, I'm so scared I'm going to get screwed over again. I'm so afraid that she's going to hurt me. I'm afraid that she might be dating other guys secretly. Like, there's a part of him that's very terrified. But I feel like if you give him literally like patience and let him know what's going on, you don't give him reasons to be like insecure, kind of like, oh, I'm going to go out with like 5 of my guy friends for drinks. Talk to you later. Bye. Do you know what I mean? If you do something like that, he's going to lose his mind. So make sure that you talk to him about stuff like that, or just really are very open and don't hide things from him, okay? The number one thing that men hate, and any woman too, is when their person hides things from them, okay? I believe it. I believe it. So be in that energy of being honest with him, okay? And don't hide things from him. If you're having a tough day and you're like, listen, I had a really rough day at work and I want to take a bath, or I want to spend time with my friends, I just want to talk to them. Can I please just like have a day off? And like, I promise, it's just, I want to be by myself. Because sometimes, you know, and you like your freedom. Being a Leo, being a fire sign, we like freedom. And sometimes if a guy is too like possessive, it can be difficult. So again, you have to be open with your communication and build that trust. It doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen over a couple of days, weeks, or months. It could take over a year, you know. But if you guys can be consistent and be very open with each other, then there's a possibility for this connection. But like I said, long-term Capricorns and Leos can be difficult, okay? I'm not saying it's impossible, but it can be difficult, okay? But like I said, as long as he's open with communication, you should be okay. Because if he makes you insecure, you're going to walk away too. I know how it is. Good. But stay positive, okay? I hope I was able to help you, hon. Thank you for being here and thank you for your donation. I'm glad that things are going well for you. Just be patient, okay? Patient. Because let me tell you, a bruised ego is difficult to work through. Let me tell you. I've seen it all. I wish you well. Let me know how things go, okay? You're welcome. And I'm happy for you. I'm excited. I'm sorry it's going to be slow, but I think it's beneficial for the both of you, okay? Good luck and keep me updated. It's good to see you again. And stay positive. There's a lot of love there that he's hiding from you, but not because he feels like you don't deserve it, but he's terrified that you might break him in two. He's like, oh no, she's amazing. Why does she want me? Let me know, all right? Good luck, hon. Keep me posted. I always like it when things are positive and good. It's beautiful. Why can't more connections be more slow moving? Getting to know each other. Good luck. I know. Fire signs. We're impatient. We're born impatient. We want things now. Or yesterday. I understand. I had a grandmother who was very patient and very slow moving. So I was like, oh, I have to slow down. And that was because of her. If she didn't take care of me so much when I was little, I can assure you I probably would have been like, tomorrow, right now. Good luck, hon. All right, Marissa, let's see. Alrighty, let's see. Sure. Let me see what's going on with Marissa. Me too! Everyone always yells at me that I walk too fast or move too fast or to slow down, and I'm like, let's go! It even got to the point where I'd have to carry my grandmother because I was like, woman, you're slow, let's go. Alrighty, let's see. Miss Marissa. Oops. It definitely is. Definitely. Have a great weekend, Star Ruby. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's so weird, Marissa. Literally, as I'm shuffling, I saw a guy standing like next to a door with his face next to the door. It's really I don't know. He's like, should I walk out the door? Should I not? Should I see what's on the other side of the door? Should I not? Weird. Let's see. With the Eight of Wands in reversed and the Three of Wands in reversed, he's telling himself no. As of right now, he can't see you. He can't talk to you. He can't see you. At 5:41 p.m. on May 17th, he's somebody who is heavy in that energy of I can't. With the Three of Wands in reverse, because I can't plan for a future, I can't see you in the future, or I need to not, it's like I can't plan another date. Wheel of Fortune reverse, Queen of Cups reverse, and the Lovers, because he's in a relationship. It's not a good time. Somebody is very hurt because of him. So if he has a girlfriend, or if he's in a relationship, Spirit's saying he's cutting off people because she might have said to him like, I'm really hurt by you, or why would you do this to me, or something. And with the Lovers at the bottom, he's in a relationship with this person, or he's choosing her. So I think she might have said like, this isn't, with the Three of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom, if he were to talk to you again, it would be to cheat. I hate to say it, I don't know if he even used you to cheat, but there's this strange energy of he hurt someone. It's not very nice. I feel like he might have connected with somebody. Five of Pentacles in reverse, Strength in reverse. He's scared to talk to you. It's like he wants to, but he's scared to talk to you because he knows all he's going to do is disappoint you, and he's already in a connection with somebody else. And I think he's choosing her to stay with her because she's hurt or disappointed. And it's like if he were to message you, it would just be to cheat on her, or he knows he would just hurt you. But he's also scared to talk to you. Maybe she found out he messaged you, or something happened with another woman or something. But there's something in his energy where he's like, I'm choosing to be with the person that I hurt. So, I'm sorry, hon. I don't think that he's gonna see you soon. He's telling himself to stay away. But Marissa, if you have a different question when you're out of work or tomorrow, I'll keep you on the list for tomorrow. I'll just take it as a yes or no for you, because his energy is very heavy and like I shouldn't, I'm doing something wrong, I'm hurting someone. And so for him, he's deciding to not talk to you or not see you. He could change his mind. I mean, if he gets into a fight with his girl, he might be like, I'm done with you, and then like, hit you up. But it would be a rebound and you'd be used. So I hope you would turn him away, but I understand you're going to do what you do. So let me know, okay? But I'll keep you on the list, and then let me know if you want a different question for me to go in depth with. Okay, hon? And Zany, you can post your questions, hon. I always hate when the answers are sad. But he's not doing you any favors, okay? This guy isn't looking out for your good. So it's for the best. You deserve better, Marissa. A guy who actually thinks like you're the one, or they want to be with you. This dude, I don't know. Okay. Marissa, I did it as a free yes or no for you, hon. If you want to do an in-depth question tomorrow, I'll do one for you. Because I don't think I have time to do an in-depth question. So, Zany, it looks like with the King of Wands in reverse, maybe. S might know that N is messing up, but I think that he manipulates her, and she feels like he's insecure and that something is wrong with his energy, but she's kind of like, do I believe him? Do I not? With the Hermit, she doesn't really know what to think. She's keeping it to herself because of the High Priestess and the Seven of Wands reverse and the Hierophant. I think that she's kind of like, she feels like very defensive towards him, and she realizes that he acts very defensively. And with the Hierophant at the bottom, she's just trying to be like, give him a chance, but she doesn't really know. She tells herself, I don't know how I feel. Like, I don't know. Very, very confused and very, very like, I feel like he's manipulative, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't really know what he wants. Like, a lot of really strange energy. What's your second yes or no? You guys, after I do Zany's second yes or no, I have to go. Marissa, I kept you on the list for tomorrow when I come back, so you can ask an in-depth then, but I feel like 5 minutes isn't going to be enough for me to do an in-depth for you. Okay, hon? Because I did the yes or no, and I pulled out as many as I could for his energy, but he's not really in an energy of wanting to, like, he's like, if I messaged Marissa, I'm only gonna end up hurting her, and I'm gonna be hurting some other woman that he's picked in his life. Okay? Unfortunately. Like, his energy is not, he's choosing to be in a relationship with someone else. Okay? Let me see. I don't know that he's working. There's a strange energy. Because I see him, let's see. With the Page of Cups, yes, if he is working, but he's not doing a whole lot. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, he might just be making calls or something, or just showing up. But with the Four of Swords, the Magician, and the Empress in reverse, he's just trying to make it so that a woman isn't mad at him, or isn't, like, he's just trying to relax or rest and just, like, placate some woman who might be mean to him, or he finds to be, like, it might be a female boss. But he's in the energy of, I'm just resting, I'm just fixing things, but so this lady isn't mad at me. With the Justice card, the Four of Cups reverse, and the Page of Wands, I feel like there is a heavy energy of him, like, just following the rules, feeling like he's making mistakes, but he's like, whatever, until something happens. Page of Wands, I'm just going to keep pushing forward. So he's like, whatever, I'm just going to keep going until someone tells me I'm doing something wrong, and we'll see what happens. I'm just going to keep pushing forward. He's not really, like, putting too much thought into it. Like, I don't know. His energy is like, you know what, whatever. Until she tells me to do something otherwise, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. You know, I'll tell her if she says she doesn't like something, I'll fix it. Like, he's just in this energy of, like, whatever. Just throw it at me. I'll just take care of it. I don't care. Like, his energy is real weird. Of, like, I want to have peace of mind. I don't want to be stressed out by this. I don't want to have to deal with this. I'm done. His energy is weird, okay? Like, I think he's, like, in this energy of, oh, whatever. I can't please everyone. She doesn't like it, she'll tell me. If she doesn't, I'll change it. If she wants me to keep going, I'll just keep going. So, I think he got to the point where he's like, I'm so stressed out, I can't take it anymore, so I'm just not going to overwhelm myself and just do what I want, okay? I can tell. It's okay. Let me know how things go, okay? I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'll be back tomorrow, you guys. I have to go. I have to meet someone in like 15 minutes. I think I can make it. But I'll be back tomorrow, okay? Thank you everyone for being here. Bye.